And now we are live for the Indiana Fever taking on the Dallas Wings for some preseason action right here in the Nap Town, the 317, the Hoosier State. Welcome home, Caitlin Clark, Sophie, Lexi, Kelsey, Aaliyah Boston, who's not playing tonight, but welcome home, Indiana Fever. We are live for some preseason action presented by PrizePicks.
What's up, Fever fan? How you guys doing? How y'all feeling for this season? It's so good to have Caitlin Clark back and healthy for this year.
We got the Tres Leche. Tres Leche is back. We got the Fever emotes back in action. And it's a preview of the start of the regular season, right, Rocha? Because the start of the regular season, we'll see the Dallas Wings and Indiana Fever May 9th. So this is a little bit of preview. We're talking about Caitlin Clark, Kelsey Mitchell, AZ Fudd, Paige Bueckers, Arika Igumbawali.
A lot of fun here tonight, man. This is the first preseason game for the Wings. While the Fever, this is their second preseason game.
Yeah, we're going to recap a little bit of that first preseason game for the Indiana Fever. So welcome on in, folks. It's good to see you guys back for another season for the Indiana Fever. Even though we're starting with the preseason, it's great to be back, isn't it, Roach?
Oh, it's great, man. Another season upon us, our third season of covering the Indiana Fever basketball, baby.
All right, let's see who's in the house for the Fever stream. We got Tony Barker, Christopher Domingo, Karen Jones, Nick. Jets is ready for some Fever action. Regier's ready for some WNBA action. Bradley Reynolds, I love country. It's amazing to see I love country around here. Let's go.
Welcome back. Good to see you.
We got Father Tom. I know he's excited for the WNBA season and some Fever action. Rob Bro, he's been excited. I've been seeing him. Lisa, Justice, welcome on in. Trish, hello. Hey, Josh and Rocha, where is your emoji? My emoji? What do you mean? Like our specific emoji or for the Fever? Because here's all the Fever emotes. I'll drop all the Fever ones that we have right now. We got all these Fever emotes with the logo, Caitlin Clark, 2 Caitlin Clark emotes. We got Lexi Hall, Sophie Cunningham, Tres Leche, Kelsey Mitchell, and Aaliyah Boston. And let's see, for ourselves, let me see. We got mine's. Where is yours? Okay, let me update that then.
Okay. What's up, Noble? What's up, Jasha, Louie, Lee in the building? What's up, Jack City? What's up, everybody? How y'all doing here today? It's good to see you, whether in the Fever stream or the New York Knicks stream. It's good to see you here tonight.
There are 2 live streams happening at the same time. Rocha will not be here with me for this Fever game. I'll be calling it against Dallas Wings. And then I'll be joining Rocha a little bit later for the rest of the Knicks and Hawks game 6. And then together, we'll do the Timberwolves and Minnesota game entirely.
We got a highlighted comment from AJ. 1 year in the Colt of Fury. He says, let's go New York Knicks. Please beat the Atlanta Hawks tonight at State Farm Arena.
At State Farm Arena?
Mm-hmm. Hey, AJ, appreciate you for 1 year, man.
AJ, thank you, buddy. We always appreciate your company. You're always a pleasure to be around. Over a year of support. Thank you, dude. And let's have some fun tonight. The game should be fun for both the Hawks and Knicks, and then a preseason action of Indiana Fever, Caitlin Clark, Kelsey Mitchell, seeing Paige Bueckers and her new teammate, AZ Fudd, reunited again from Connecticut. And I just added Rocha's emote to the chat, so refresh, and it should be there. Should be good. Today's game for the Fever and Wings is going to be on Ion. If you're not able to watch on Ion, it will be available on Amazon Prime. And I believe they got a free preview of WNBA League Pass on Amazon Prime. So you should be able to watch this game.
Yeah, the WNBA announced it a couple of days ago that they are giving a free preview throughout the preseason.
Vlog, we will be doing live play-by-play and live scoreboard and live on-the-floor stats for the Wings and Fever throughout the game. We can't show the game, but we'll be doing live play-by-play If you want to watch along with us, you can find it on Ion on television. If you don't have that, well, go check out Amazon Prime. I believe they're doing a free preview for the League Pass on Amazon Prime for this game. And you can watch along with us and we'll hang out for the game, as I call it.
It's gonna be so much fun tonight, man. Hopefully the Fever and Wings put on a show.
Rozier just tagged us on Twitter. All right, I'll check that out. And Jet says, I'm excited for you to see Raven as a Fever, Josh. Love me some Ray Ray. She was really good on both sides of the ball last game. Yes, she was. Great assists, on ball defense, off ball defense. Raven Johnson, I really liked the pick for the NF Fever. I thought she felt an NF Fever. I like her above some of the other ones that got taken before her. So she's going to provide some really good perimeter defense. She can also play make, as you saw that in that preseason game. Jess was pointing out. Raven Johnson is going to have a future here with this squad. Now she's a rookie and she's behind a lot of guards. There's a lot of guards here for the Indiana Fever and a lot more established guards. So Raven Johnson, she's probably going to not get a whole lot of minutes to start this season, but eventually she's going to have a really solid role on this team. And I'm looking forward to it, man. I really am.
It's exciting. Excited to see a defensive guard come in to go alongside with Sophie, who obviously is a really good defensive guard herself.
For all the times that they're trying some transition point and setup with CC and Raven. He's right. He's right. And that's something that they could finally be able to do the best at when Raven Johnson established herself, because she can do that. And she already showed flashes of that in that first preseason game. She was out there wheeling and dealing. She'll improve her transition play, but it opens up the offense more for the NF Fever. It diversifies their offense if they're able to have someone else who can bring up the ball, who can get out in transition and play make for others, because they've been wanting to get Caitlin Clark off the ball at times. Obviously, you're not going to do it all the time because she's best on the ball, playmaking for others. But Caitlin Clark has said it herself, Roach, that she's being picked up 94 feet. She's getting high pressured physical defense, and it gets really, really exhausting. And it's a long season now. It's a longer season than it ever has been before. So if you can find that other person that can bring up the ball and alleviate some of that pressure off of Caitlin Clark and that physicality that she sees a lot, and because she's also a great sniper from downtown, on top of being a great on the ball playmaker, well, again, I think that opens up and diversifies the offense. And it's like, okay, great. Now pick your poison, because here comes Raven Johnson with the ball, and she can run that pick and roll with Aaliyah Boston. She can go out to Kelsey Mitchell. Oh, and then she's got Caitlin Clark, one of the most elite snipers from downtown, roaming around in like that Steph Curry type of role.
Yeah.
They've tried to execute this before in the past. It didn't work. It didn't look good. But I think with Raven, that could be something in their future.
That's good. I know Caitlin Clark has mentioned that in the past, man. And to see her in that Steph Curry type role once in a while, open her up. And even then, you draw two defenders into her, she's going to find somebody else wide open inside the paint. And we got a $2 donation for Jake B over here in the New York stream. Says, I got Knicks today with MVP Towns, X Factor OG, and the first bucket is Alexander Walker. All right, well, thank you for those predictions, Jake B. Appreciate the two, bro. Yo, we got Bobby B-Town Breakdown in the building. What's up, Bobby? How the heck are you, man? Cabo's in the building. Yo, Tommy's up in the building. What's up, Tommy? How you doing, man? And Goodman, yes, Raven Johnson is from South Carolina. Yes. Hi, Jinx. Good evening. What's up, bro? Tommy says, I have Knicks in 7. So, Tommy, that means you have Atlanta taking game 6 here at home. Okay, interesting. Blake in the building, Jawan in the building. Guys, here in the New York stream, we just hit 100 likes. Thank you guys so much.
Roger, I don't see anything that you tagged us in. Is it from way earlier today? Oh, that was yesterday. I don't see anything that you tagged us in.
Let me see. Notifications. Yeah, I don't see it either, Rozier. Elijah, what's up, man? What's up, Tiger? How you guys doing? Over here in the Fever stream, we already 50 likes away from 100. Thank y'all so much.
Heck yeah. Avatar's in the building. What's up, Avatar? He says, I can't wait to see Sophie dominate for the Fever. Ooh, okay. Avatar. Let's talk about Sophie Cunningham and what she did in that last game in the preseason. She looked incredible, man. 3 for 6 from downtown, 5 for 8 from the field with 13 points, 2 steals, 2 rebounds, and assists. And she did that all in 14 minutes. 13
Mhm.
points in 14 minutes on efficient scoring night while playmaking and playing defense the way she does. Sophie Cunningham, she signed a 1 year deal. I know she was upset about not getting an extension. She wanted more of a longer extension with the Indiana Fever, and I don't blame her for that. I mean, I would too, honestly, right? I mean, who would not? She loves it here. She's
Yeah.
found a home with the Fever, with the fans, with Caitlin Clark and Kelsey Mitchell and Aaliyah Boston. I don't blame her for not wanting to be here, but you know what that means? That means Sophie Cunningham's going to play with a little bit of a chip on her shoulder, and she's going to prove to herself and to everybody that she deserves that extension. And maybe she might get it. Maybe she might get that after this year. But Sophie Cunningham, this might be her best year yet coming up.
You already know what you're going to get for her in her defense. For her to add that score and to be a consistent 3-point threat this year would take this offense to a whole brand new level for the Fever.
Now, if all the time wants to know who you guys rooting for, I'm definitely rooting for the Fever.
Yeah, let's go, Fever. It's a preseason game. Hopefully, in this game, Josh, for the Fever game, we see Paige, Fudd, Caitlin all have a good game and get into some type of rhythm.
Now, just because we're biased, a little bit biased towards that, doesn't mean that uh, when it comes to the Dallas Wings doing something very well, executing well, making a great play, and all that stuff, gonna call that too. Uh, Peep DM. Okay,
Okay, he said both the starting lineups for that game.
starting five.
Hmm.
Damn, where'd you get this? Because I'm on Twitter right now, like, and I'm trying to I'm trying to find that, and I just don't have it. This is from the Indiana Fevers.
Yeah. Hmm.
Okay, there we go. All right, I just needed to refresh. I got you. So the starting lineup for the Indiana Fever will be Caitlin Clark, Kelsey Mitchell, Sophie Cunningham, Misha Hines Allen, and Monique Billings. That's the starting
Oh,
five for the Indiana Fever. The starting five for the Dallas Wings will be former Fever from last season, Odyssey Sims,
oh.
Paige Bueckers, AZ Fudd, Maddie Sechrist, Alana Smith. Oh my goodness. So Sims, Beckers, Fudd, Sechrist, and Smith. No Enrique Gumbawali in the starting five.
And no
Is she
Enrique.
is
Okay.
she playing in this game?
She was not on the injury report coming into this game.
All right, maybe coming off the bench then.
Mhm.
This is the first preseason game for the Dallas Wings.
Oh, AZ Fudd, so a 3-guard lineup for Sims. And Alana Smith making her Dallas Wings debut here today.
Yeah.
They got her from Minnesota in the offseason. I was a huge fan of Alana Smith last year. Huge fan. Over here in the New York stream, we have a $2 donation for Jake P. Says, there's really a chance that we could get 4 game 7s. Yes, there is, dude.
Yeah, there's a very real possibility. Very real possibility, dude.
Actually, there's a chance we could get 5. Boston, Cleveland, LA, Denver, and New York. We could get 5 game 7s.
Yeah. JP, thank you so much for the 2. Tony with a 2 says, what's y'all's final prediction, winner and MVP? We're going to get into predictions here pretty soon, Tony. So we got you, brother. We got you. Thank you for the 2, man. We got Tommy with a $2 donation. Need injuries and Cameron Brink oiled up. Not going to lie. Whoa!
Hey,
Look at Tommy
bro.
over here sipping like you, Roach.
Hey, I'm big sipping for a reason, Josh.
Tommy, thank you, bro. Trusted the nerd with a 2. It says WNBA is like watching water boil except for KC. I'm telling you, man, the WNBA, I used to think the same way you did years ago. I never thought I would watch it, let alone call it. My mind has changed. My mind has changed. I love watching this game. And I think more and more people are going to come along to it. It's a fast growing league over the last 2 years, ever since Caitlin Clark came into the league. Maybe one day you'll give it a shot. Maybe you're not around there yet, like I was, but maybe one day. Maybe.
See, growing up a little bit, I watched a bit of WNBA because the Sacramento Monarchs won a championship. Then when they left, I completely stopped watching. We picked it back up on this channel, and now I'm hooked on the WNBA.
Now, there's some different contract, like there's some different things that are interesting about the WNBA and NBA and how things are done and stuff like that that I'm still kind of getting used to. Like, uh, like in the WNBA, there's a lot of physicality. There's a lot of physicality, a lot of it, a lot more physical than the NBA was. Like I'm talking like 1980s sometime physicality, 1990s, early 2000s physicality. And in the WNBA, the audience does not like it. Like they don't like the hard fouls and getting up in each other's faces and stuff like that, which is kind of crazy because the NBA used to be like that and we loved that. And there's people, old school NBA fans who wish that would come back a bit, right?
Yeah.
We've seen some chippiness and physicality and some fights breaking out in some of these NBA first round games, and that gets people hyped up. Like, yeah, you know what? I want there to be rivalries. I want people to fucking hate each other and blah blah blah, blah and do all that stuff. For the WNBA, it seems like people just don't like that, and they go, "Oh, this is ridiculous. It's so terrible." And don't get me wrong, I'm not dirty plays is dirty plays, and always
Yeah.
going to call out against that kind of stuff. But it feels like people less like that the WNBA, whereas the NBA, old school NBA mindset, we want that. We like that. We like that. Let's go. Let's get physical. Let's bang. Let's go.
See, I like that in the WNBA, man. It brings it to another little extra level. It's cool to see that in the WNBA.
And when I talk about physicality, I'm not talking about dirty plays
Yeah.
because those dirty players and those dirty plays, that has no room in anywhere. NBA, WNBA, anywhere. So I'm not talking about that kind of stuff.
Just the astrophysicalness of the games, what we've been seeing here in the NBA playoffs, is what we see a lot in the WNBA in the regular season.
Hey, we got a $10 donation from Avatar. Says, "Oh, Josh, turns out I was wrong. When Spaceball 2 comes out, it turns out it will be next year, April. Oh, so we got to wait another year for Spaceballs 2. Yeah, I thought that was coming out. I thought that was going to come out this year, too. So, yeah, okay. We got to wait another year.
I can't wait. Spaceball 1 was awesome. I've actually seen it.
Thank you for that update, Mr. Avatar. Thank you for the $10 donation, brother.
We got Jake B with the juices. Yeah, actually 5 game 7s. So Boston, Philly. My math is bad. It's okay. So is mine.
Trusted Nerd says, I've watched plenty. It's just bad. Artificial growth. Well, then we have to just disagree. Artificial growth, there's no artificial in it. I mean, I sit here and I watch these games. People are tuning in. People are packing up these NBA arenas. They're having to move a lot of these fever games on the road to NBA arenas to accommodate the demand that there is. The ratings have been shooting up. I mean, numbers don't lie, as they say. Numbers don't lie. And you could not like the game. That's cool. I dig it. And a lot more people are digging it more and more.
Shoot, in fact, the arena that we're streaming here for the Atlanta and New York game, a couple times the Dream had to go over to this arena because of the demand.
Mm-hmm. Hey, J-Dog. What's up?
What's up, guys? How y'all doing? Welcome on in, everybody. Almost 600 to build in the New York stream. We're 50 likes away for 200. Thank y'all so much for being here.
Mm-hmm. Alana Smith, yeah, now the Dallas Wings. I Love Country says a lot of new Fevers players. I might learn all their names by the end of the season. It's a lot easier to learn the names for WNBA than it is for NBA. Way easier.
Yes.
And I think you'll get it down pretty soon. Early in the season, I think you will.
Especially these new players coming in, they play well. You're gonna know who they are.
Yeah, Passat is out tonight. She is out for tonight's game. She is out for the NF Fever, as well as Aaliyah Boston. Ty Harris, she is out, and so is Lexi Hull. With Aaliyah Boston, she's dealing with a lower leg injury that she got during the Unrivaled season late, and then that's why she wasn't able to play with Caitlin Clark and Team USA in the qualifying tournament.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll see about her availability in the start of the season. And Lexi Hull, she's dealing with a hamstring issue. And I know a lot of Indiana Fever fans, because we dealt with this last year, you know, with Caitlin Clark. She got banged up in the preseason. And is she ready to go for the season? Yeah, she was. And then, injured. It was this thing, it was that thing. And turns out they weren't exactly being upfront about everything with Caitlin Clark. And so hopefully everything's going to be okay with Aaliyah Boss and Lexi Hull, and we don't have to have that kind of disaster like we did last year.
Yeah, so Stephanie White was being interviewed today, said, yeah, we're going to think about going ahead and setting those girls today. So the fact that she said even thinking about it makes me think come next Saturday for game 1 against the Wings, those two will be available, Aaliyah Boston and Lexi Hall.
Hey, thank you guys so much for the donations. I appreciate that. Jake B with the $2 donation. Y'all streaming Golden State Warriors Grizzlies game 6 from Twitter?
Imagine that, Jake. That'd be hilarious.
That is so funny to me. That is so good, man. That's so good. Thank you, Jake B. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
Tony says, I'm new to the channel. What is everything you guys are streaming? For tonight, here's what we got. Right now, we're live for 2 streams at the same time. We have the Indiana Fever taking on the Dallas Wings for preseason action. And then we also are live for the Knicks and Hawks game number 6, right? As soon as I'm done with the Fever game, I will join Rocha for the rest of the Knicks and Hawks game 6. And then after that, later on tonight, we will be live for Minnesota and Denver game 6. That's an elimination game as well. That's what we're doing tonight. Fever, Knicks, and the Nuggets all tonight. Tomorrow, we will be doing the Pistons and Magic game number 6, as well as Lakers Rockets game 6. That's everything on the docket today and tomorrow.
Let's go, man. Let's finish this week strong, baby.
Now, as far as other things that we stream throughout the year, we stream NFL, primetime games, week 1 all the way to the last week, and every NFL playoff game. We also go live for some baseball. Sometimes we do hockey. Sometimes we do some boxing and UFC. It's rare to do those things. If it's a really big fight and we're interested in it, we'll do it. But those are the things that we've touched upon.
It's a lot of fun. We have a good spread of production when it comes to streaming here on the Sports Series, baby.
All right.
Yo, Bobby, B-Town Breakdown. I give the membership to Daniel Guerrero.
B-Town Breakdown. Bobby, tonight, the Celtics and the Sixers. Your Celtics could punch out the Sixers tonight, and then you guys need to do it. You guys need to do it in this series and absolutely annihilate them. Celtics got to win this game. I have you win this game.
Me too. I'm right there with Josh. I think you guys finish it on the road here today.
Thank you so much, Bobby, in the house. And good luck to your Celtics. Good luck to your Celtics. Tonight's stream for the Indiana Fever Dallas Wings game, it is presented by PrizePicks as well. Go download the PrizePicks app or sign up on desktop. Use that promo code HMA when you do sign up and take advantage of their current promotion, which is play $5, get $50 instantly in lineups. And here's our 3-leg entry of the night for some preseason action. We're taking Paige Bueckers to score at least 1 3-pointer, so more than 0.5 3-pointers. So she just needs 1 3. Okay, Paige Bueckers. We're taking Sophie Cunningham for more than 8 points here tonight. She had 13 in that first preseason game against the Liberty. Go, Sophie. And we're taking, of course, Caitlin Clark for more than 13 points here tonight against the Dallas Wings. Caitlin Clark, she had 7 points on 2 for 10 shooting in that first preseason game. She'll look to try to shoot better here tonight. There you have it. Caitlin Clark, Sophie Cunningham, Paige Bueckers. Check out PrizePicks. You can also follow us at the Sports Fury. Use that promo code HMA.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Fever. Rozier that chooses peep DMs. It could be a distraction for the Wings.
Okay.
What the heck is that? It's the Wings mascot. Oh my gosh, Rozier.
The Wings mascot?
Yeah. Appreciate the 2, Reggie. Thank you, man.
What is that mascot? That is crazy. Shaking that booty, too.
Shake, 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 shake. I could do that, too.
All right. Hit that thumbs up, folks. Tonight's game for the Fever is on Ion. If you can't watch it on Ion, it's also going to be on Amazon Prime. It's going to be on Amazon Prime. I think they're showing the League Pass with a free preview over there.
Yeah.
With the free preview. And for the Knicks and Hawks game, that game is where, Roach?
ESPN tonight.
That's for the Knicks and Hawks. Fever on Ion or Amazon Prime. So taking a look at the Indiana Fever and New York Liberty game, look at the Indiana Fever, man. Kelsey Mitchell, 18 points on 7 for 12 shooting. Sophie Cunningham, 13 points in 14 minutes. Caitlin Clark with 7 points on 2 for 10 shooting with 4 assists, 3 rebounds. Misha Hines Allen, no points. Mo Billings, 9 points on 40% shooting with 7 rebounds and 2 blocks. Kelsey Mitchell, like I said, 18. And then off the bench, Walker Kimbrough. She had 18 points for the Indiana Fever. 11 from Michaela Timpson. Let's go, Michaela, with 3 steals and a block. Raven Johnson, she stole the show for a lot of people. 6 points on a perfect 3 for 3, but those 8 assists, the 2 blocks, and the steal from Raven Johnson, the first round pick for the Indiana Fever. She looked incredible, and I'm excited to watch her here tonight.
It was a great debut for the rookie in that game, man. Let's see how much minutes she plays tonight. Get her involved and get some rhythm.
I Love Country says, I am watching on Amazon Prime here for this preseason game between the Fever and Wings. So you can watch it on there. I'm going to see if I'm watching this on Ion. I have it on right here. There's no pregame, but as soon as the 6 o'clock hits, it should kick over. I'm waiting to see if I'm going to get a blackout because I live here in the area. You know how it is sometimes with these broadcasts. If I get blacked out, then I'm going to go to Amazon Prime.
It's only available on Ion in the Dallas and Indiana areas.
Okay.
Trust in the nerd with the 2 says you can't be the best with no defense. Joker is overrated. I have been seeing some people go at Jokic's defense, but just because he doesn't have defense doesn't mean he's a damn good player, man. He's been the best in the world for a while. His defense could be better, but what he gives you on offense is not matched, man. He's a center who averages a triple-double every single freaking season. And even in the games that he struggled in that series that we're going to cover later tonight, Jokic still is putting up like 23, 11, and 8, 24, 10, and 5. He's still been incredible, even with the lack of defense, even with being covered by Rudy Gobert this entire series. Jokic is still putting up monsters numbers. So, yeah, okay, fine, his defense is not great. Neither was Steph Curry's. Now, Steph Curry is better on defense than people think he is. You can argue with a brick wall on that. But he was still considered one of the best, if not the best in the world for a while. Not to be that great on defense to be considered best in the world. It's a matter of what you do all around great. That's my take on that, Trust. Appreciate the 2. Appreciate the 2. Stop it, dude. He's been asshole series. Hey, Goodman, that doesn't mean he's still not the best in the world. Just because he's bad for one series doesn't change the fact that he's still a really great player, Goodman. Like, that doesn't change the fact. He's still Jokic. He gets triple doubles with his eyes closed, man. I know you're gonna argue with this, Goodman, because you're a Thunder fan, and I appreciate that. But that's gonna be my take, and you're not gonna take that take away from me. I'm just telling you right now. But Buncher says, hey, he's averaging at least a steal a game as a 7-footer. That's incredible. That's what Gobert's doing in this current series as well. Denver and Minnesota. He's actually averaging more than 1 steal per game in that series. So that's good for Jokic. Everything else defensively hasn't been great, but he's still getting triple doubles with his eyes closed, even if they're not an official triple double, man. What's up, Cody? Yes, this Fever and Wings game is a preseason game for the WNBA.
All right, so it looks like the broadcast is starting up here. Dallas and Indiana Fever. We should be close to tip-off here pretty soon. Hit that thumbs up. We have over 300 people here in the Fever stream. How many people in the Hawk stream, Roach?
We have 800 people, baby.
All right, we're getting close to tip-off.
Let's go. We're 15 likes away for 200 here in the New York stream. Thank you.
Woo, man, it feels good to be back for the WNBA, dude. It really does. Welcome back, Fever fans. We're going to be covering them all 44 games this regular season. This is preseason action right here, right now. The regular season begins on May 9th for the Indiana Fever, and that will be against this very same team, the Dallas Wings, Saturday, May 9th. That's game official number 1 of the regular season.
How about that? You get to start off the season with Caitlin Clark versus Paige Bueckers, man.
I missed you guys.
Yeah, it's good to see you, Fever fan. Yo, GWL is in the building, the Indiana stream. What's up, GWL?
I know GWL has been waiting for Indiana Fever action, for WNBA action too, Rocha.
Let's go to GWO. It feels so good to be covering a Fever game. I know I won't be calling it. Josh will be over there, but it's so good to see it.
Now, here we go. Look at that. On Saturday, May 9th, the last 4 number 1 overall picks should be playing. Aaliyah Boston 2023, Caitlin Clark 2024, Paige Bueckers 2025, AZ Fudd 2026. So Saturday, May 9th, the first official regular season game in the WNBA, it's going to be crazy. Starting 5 for the Fever is Sophie Cunningham, Misha Hines-Allen, Mo Bealings, Kelsey Mitchell, and Caitlin Clark. For the Dallas Wings, AZ Fudd, Sechrist, Smith, Bueckers, and Sims. Roach, go ahead and hang up. I'm going to be calling this game now. Go ahead. Good. Have a good stream. All right, Wings are going to be in their navy blue jerseys with the neon green and white trim. Fever at home in their white uniforms. Fever in their white uniforms. Are you guys ready? Rajier, are you ready? GLW, are you ready? Let's go. Father Time, I know you're ready. Here we go at center court. We're getting ready for tip-off. The tip is off, and it's going to be won by Kelsey Mitchell. She's already got the ball, and the Fever are shooting on the left side of the screen in their white uniforms. Up to Caitlin Clark, top of the key. Caitlin Clark is out there with Sophie Cunningham, Kelsey Mitchell, Mo Bealings, and Misha Hines-Allen. Sophie, catch and shoot 3 from the left corner. No good, and a foul. We got a foul already. Sophie Cunningham fouled shooting 3. So that's going to be free throws coming up for Sophie Cunningham. All right, let me make sure to get all my stats and everything ready here as we get ready for this game. Sophie Cunningham at the line shooting 3 free throws, folks. First one's up, and it's good. That's the first points of the game. Sophie Cunningham shooting 3. GWL, welcome. David, Quicksand, Hi Jinx. I love country. I know you're excited. Second free throw is up, and it is good for Sophie Cunningham. Indiana Fever shooting on the left side of the court, on the left side of the screen in their white uniforms here in front of their home crowd. Sophie Cunningham will miss the last free throw. So wait a minute. She made only 1 free throw. I'm sorry. She made only 1 free throw. Here come the Dallas Wings with Alana Smith, Sechrist, Odyssey Sims, Paige Bueckers, and Fudd. Paige for 3. Paige knocks down the 3. And that's the first splash of the game and the first field goal. It's by Paige Bueckers from downtown. 9:17 to go. Here's a give and go to Caitlin Clark down inside, and it's stolen up by Odyssey Sims, the former Fever. Sims over to the left wing. Oh, my goodness. This game is so pixelated. Pull up 3, and it's good for the Dallas Wings. And that was AZ Fudd from 17 feet. So the first 2 buckets for the Dallas Wings come from AZ Fudd and Paige Bueckers. Oh, my goodness. This broadcast looks terrible. Here's Caitlin Clark on the drive, and the kick goes to Mo Bealings, but it's out of bounds. Out of bounds. 8:49 to go. Wow, this is really tough to see. I don't know if anybody else is experiencing this, but this is tough to see. So they're going to say out of bounds, last touch by Caitlin Clark. So it's a turnover, and here come the Dallas Wings back the other way. Wings in their blue jerseys shooting on the right side. Paige Bueckers, hand off to Odyssey Sims. Now here's Paige back on the left wing outside. Step back 3 over Mo Bealings. Air ball out of bounds. That's a turnover for the Wings. And here come the Indiana Fever, down by 4 points. Down by 4 with 8:29 to go. Caitlin Clark quickly into the front court, driving right past Paige Bueckers into the rim for a layup. Paige just blew right by. Caitlin Clark blew right past Paige Bueckers. My goodness. It's 5-3. Indiana's got the ball. I think that Pixel is Odyssey Sims bringing up the ball. Odyssey Sims with the handoff to AZ Fudd. Cross-court pass to Paige Bueckers. Guarding her is Sophie Cunningham. Back to AZ. She's got the ball in the right corner. Picked up by Mo Bealings. Step back 3. Hits the iron. Tipped up. No, a foul committed by the Indiana Fever. We got a foul here on a loose ball. My goodness, I'm thinking about maybe going to Amazon Prime. This broadcast is terrible. It's terrible. 8:06 left to go here, and that was a loose ball foul by Kelsey Mitchell off the miss. Ball's inbounded. Odyssey Sims curls off the top of the key. She's picked up by Kelsey Mitchell with 9 on the shot clock. 8:01 left to go in the game clock. Paige Bueckers steps up in front of Sophie for a pull-up jumper from mid-range. That's a miss, and that was a rebound there by Misha Hines-Allen. And here come the Fever. Caitlin Clark, backdoor cut to Sophie, pass, goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paige Bueckers. It's really good on Prime. Yeah, I think I might have to do that commercial break or something because I don't know what's going on with Ion, but it's pretty rough. Ball's inbounded. Caitlin catch and shoot three. Caitlin CC for three. Caitlin Clark with the splash, baby. Caitlin Clark with the deep shot from downtown on the inbounded pass. Back to the way, the ball is batted out of bounds from Caitlin Clark and the Fever, so the Wings will inbound. What a shot by CC. Look at that. Moving off the ball, knocking down the three on the inbound. Kind of look like Steph Curry right there. Ball's going to be inbounded from the baseline. And here's Odyssey Sims. She'll inbound this to Alana Smith. Kicks up top to Paige Bueckers, and she stepped out of bounds on the inbound pass. So it's another turnover. It's Fever basketball. What's up, Arturo? It's more clear on Prime? Okay. Cool. Sweet. All right, what's going on? What's the delay here? All right, here we go. Caitlin Clark's going to bring up the ball. Caitlin is out there with Sophie Cunningham, Kelsey Mitchell, Mo Billings, and Misha Hines-Allen. Shot clock to 16. Caitlin Clark crossing over the timeline. Over to Mo Billings. She'll drive on Alana Smith. Layup off the window. No good. Smith the rebound. And Alana will bring up the ball. And it's a steal by Caitlin Clark. She's got some cookies. And she'll score. Caitlin Clark with the steal and score. How about that? 7 points already for CC. Okay. It's 8-5 lead for the Indiana Fever with 7 minutes to go. Alana Smith over to Odyssey. Curls off the screen. Set by Alana. She'll slip to the rim. And we got a personal foul by Misha Hines-Allen. Personal foul, Misha Hines-Allen. Definitely preseason. You could definitely tell it's preseason here. Ball's hit bound at Odyssey Sims, top of the circle. Odyssey, she's picked up by Kelsey Mitchell. And we got another foul here, this time by Sophie Cunningham. A lot of fouls, a lot of out of bounds for the players, a lot of turnovers so far. Well, preseason basketball, got to work out the kinks, right? Ball's finally inbounded. And on the floor for the Wings, it's Alana Smith, Seacrest, Sims, Bueckers, and Fudd. And here is Paige off the elbow. No good. Rebound. Falls to Misha Hines-Allen. She's looking for Caitlin Clark, who will then bring up the ball. Caitlin Clark's got 7 of the 8 points right now. Caitlin step back for 3. Too strong. Rebounded by Paige Bueckers. And she's off and running. Ahead to Alana Smith. And it's a steal by Misha Hines-Allen in transition. On the bad pass. Caitlin, Sophie, stolen right back by Paige. Paige ahead to Seacrest. And she'll knock down the layup. What a crazy sequence that was. Playing hot potato with the ball between the Dallas Wings and Indiana Fever right here. 450 people in the chat. Welcome on in as Kelsey Mitchell drives on Paige and draws a shooting foul. Kelsey Mitchell, fouled by Paige Bueckers, going up for a layup, will now go to the line for 2 shots. Josh, do you think USA Basketball will look for WNBA? I hope so. Anybody should want the WNBA. What's up, Arturo? I don't know why ESPN doesn't look as crisp as Prime and NBC do. Dude, I noticed the exact same thing too. It's dark and glossy. Like, it's weird. Kelsey Mitchell with the first free throw. It's up and it is good. Dantes will check in for Mo Billings. Dantes checking in. And Raven Johnson to a loud applause checking in for Caitlin Clark. Kelsey Mitchell knocks down the second free throw. And we got a 10-7 lead for the Indiana Fever. Bring up the ball for the Wings. It's Odyssey Sims out there with AZ Fudd, Paige Bueckers, Seacrest, and Alana Smith. 5:53 left to go. This is preseason action right here. AZ Fudd guarded by Sophie Cunningham on the left wing outside. Sophie, Alana, baseline, Paige, wide open underneath for a layup. And now it is a 1-point lead for the Indiana Fever. In their white uniforms, here come the Fever shooting on the left side. Backdoor cut. Kelsey Mitchell goes baseline. Misses the layup. Rebounded by Odyssey Sims. And the Wings have it shooting on the right side. Odyssey, AZ for 3. That's not going to go. Dantes with the rebound with 5:25 to go. Here come the Fever. And up and running on the leak out. It's, Misha Hines Allen for two on a layup. 12-9 Indiana Fever lead with 5:13 to go. Paige Bueckers off the handoff from Alana Smith. Give and go. Alana, kick out right corner. AZ Fudd, extra pass at Odyssey Sims. Paige, baseline. Sechrist gets away from her and out of bounds it goes. Woo! 5:01 to go. It's Fever basketball. Isaiah James will check in for Odyssey Sims. Lee Uru will check in for Sechrist. Shatari Walker-Kimbrough in for Sophie Cunningham. Indiana Fever basketball here. Is Indiana Fever basketball. They're in their white uniforms here at home in Indiana, shooting on the left side of the screen. Wings in their navy blue jerseys. Kelsey Mitchell kicking it up a gear, driving down the heart of the lane with the floater, and it's good for Kelsey Mitchell. She now has 5 points and takes the lead for Indiana, 14-9. 4:44 to go. Paige Bueckers working on Mitchell. Alana inside. Lee Uru misses at the rim with the layup. Rebounded by Misha Hines Allen. Good job by Misha Hines Allen with the defense and rebound. Now ahead to Shatari Walker-Kimbrough. Back to Misha. She's looking for Kelsey Mitchell on a bad pass. She'll be fouled by Paige Bueckers. Paige Bueckers was trying to reach in on that pass attempt to get that steal, but she commits the foul. And now we're going to get an official timeout here. We're going to get an official's timeout with 4:26 left to go in the first quarter. Indiana Fever up 14-9. You could definitely tell this is some preseason action. Both teams looking a little clunky out there. This is the first game for the Dallas Wings. Paige Bueckers has 5 points. AZ Fudd has 2. Maddie Sechrist has 2 points. That's all who has scored for the Dallas Wings. For the Indiana Fever, Caitlin Clark, she's got 7 points on 3 for 4 shooting. She's got 7 of the 14 points. She's got 2 turnovers and 1 steal. 5 points for Kelsey Mitchell. And we have 2 points from Misha Hines Allen. Mo Billings has yet to score. Sophie Cunningham has yet to score. And Dantes had just checked in with Walker-Kimbrough and Raven Johnson. So 14-9 lead Indiana. What's up, Notre Dame fam? Alejandro, David Neal, Dr. Manhattan. Dantes looks like she's lost some weight. And that's awesome for Dantes, man. I'm excited for her this year. Okay, now let me go to Amazon Prime during this commercial break. Let's see if I can get there quickly. Thank y'all for hitting that like button, by the way. Thank y'all for smacking that like. 204 likes on the stream. What's up, JB Taylor? How you doing, brother? All right. You guys are watching on Amazon. I'm going to go to Amazon Prime as well, folks. Yep, there it is. Let me put it on because I'm sure it is going to be a lot more clear than it was on TV. All right, commercial break. Josh, Fever and Sparks play on May 13th on the USA broadcast. I'm excited to see how USA broadcast will look for the upcoming WNBA season. That will be their second game of the season, right? Because the first game is May 9th against the Dallas Wings, and then a few days rest, May 13th against the Sparks on USA. Interesting. Very interesting. I'm curious as well. Right now, the Fever is shooting 63% from the field right now. Dallas Wings are shooting 40% from the field. Indiana is shooting 50% from downtown, 1 for 2 from 3. And the Dallas Wings are shooting 25% from downtown on 1 for 4 shooting. Dallas has 4 turnovers. Indiana has 3 turnovers. They each got 4 rebounds apiece here in this first quarter. All right, we're coming back for some action here out of the timeout. Let me update my stats here. I don't know why they always look funky. And I got to do all this stuff just to get my stats. But here we go. Okay. About to mute the game, listen to your play-by-play, says Alejandro. Hey, thank man. I appreciate that. Oh, my goodness. You guys weren't lying. Wow. Oh, my goodness. This game is way better on Amazon Prime. Wow. Night and day difference. Shout out to you guys, man. Night and day difference between television and Amazon Prime. It's way better on Prime. Whoa, look at all those colors. Oh my God, I can see everybody. Wow. Okay, Fever got the ball with Raven Johnson, Walker Kimbrough, Michaela Timpson, KK's out there, Dantes, and Kelsey Mitchell. Ball's inbounded. It's a 13-5 scoring run for Indiana in the last few minutes. Here's Dantes. She'll pull up in front of Lee Yuru, and that's going to fall short. Rebound by Michaela, but we're going to get a foul here. Dantes misses the 19-footer, and then we have a foul off the rebound attempt with 4:15 remaining in the first quarter. That's going to be a foul against Michaela Timpson. yeah. Yeah, guys, it's crazy. It's crazy how much better this is. Wow. On the floor for the Wings, it's going to be their ball with Paige Bueckers, AZ Fudd, Clark, Lee Yuru, and Isaiah James for the Wings. Shooting on the right side of the court. Lee Yuru on the right wing, near side, up top. And here we go. Back to Paige Bueckers. Paige thought about shooting the three, goes inside to Lee Yuru, backing down Dantes, turns, fires the hook, and she's got it for two. She's got it for two. Bringing up the ball is Raven Johnson, who looked incredible in her first preseason. Feeds it down low to Michaela. It's broken up by Clark, and Clark's pass is broken up by Raven. She gets it right back to Michaela, and the layup is good. A steal and score for the Fever. Raven Johnson got that right back. That's what she does, folks. That's what Raven Johnson's going to do so much for this Indiana Fever team. Her defense is incredible. Her awareness is great. 16-11. Down by 5. Here come the Wings. Paige Bueckers with a handoff. And a shot and score. No, it's a miss right there by Isaiah James, but a putback by Lee Yuru. Makes it a 3-point game. 16-13. 3:09 left to go here in the first quarter. Cross-court pass from Raven Johnson to Dantes. Fakes the handoff to Shatari Walker Kimbrough. She'll get the handoff, and she'll score from 17 feet. And was she fouled too? And one. Shatari Walker Kimbrough off the handoff from Dantes, off the screen, going down the hill, pulls up for 17 feet, and then was fouled. Shout out to the 443 people in the chat. There you go, Jets. Raven Johnson looked great on that play right there. She looked great. Shatari Walker Kimbrough in her 10th season, providing some veteranship for the Indiana Fever. She misses the free throw. Now here come the Wings with Clark, Lee Yuru, Isaiah James, Paige Bueckers, and AZ Fudd. Clark with the handle. Hands off to Paige Bueckers. She's looking to her left. Finds AZ Fudd. No, AZ will slip to the rim. Lee Yuru sets a screen. Paige drives, and we got another foul. This time from Raven Johnson. She'll pick up her first personal. That's the 5th foul for Indiana, so they're in the bonus, the Dallas Wings. And that will put them in to the free throw line. Lee Yuru shooting 2 free throws. 2:43 left to go in this first quarter. Rozier says Raven Johnson's going to be a problem, Josh. Reminds me of Marcus Smart. Plays great defense as a guard and can pass. She's got a great mindset, man. For what I've been studying up on her, her awareness, her IQ on the court is stellar. Even as a rookie, she's going to look impressive. First free throw for Lee Yuru is up, and it's good. That's a pretty decent comparison right there, Marcus Smart. Lee Yuru's second free throw, that is up, and that is good. It's 18-15, a 3-point lead for the Indiana Fever, who have the ball, with Caitlin Clark back out there, Raven Johnson, Dantes, Walker Kimbrough, and Michaela Timpson. And there's a foul here from the Dallas Wings. And that was Raven Johnson bringing up the ball with Caitlin Clark playing off the ball. That was interesting. So Mo Billings will check in. So it's Billings, Clark, Timpson, Walker Kimbrough, and Raven Johnson on the floor. Caitlin Clark's stats right there on the screen. There she is, 8 points, 3 for 4. Caitlin Clark is shooting free throws because they're in the bonus. So free throws for Caitlin Clark. 1 is up and it's good. Hey, what's up, Argy? How you doing, man? Second free throw is up, and it's very good. I Love Country, you can barely hear me. My volume is, I'll turn it up a little bit more, but it's already getting into, like, towards the red. Like, it's really, really high. And here goes a pull-up 3 by Paige Bueckers on the other end, and she knocks down the splash. And she knocks out a splash. It's 20-18. 2:21 left to go here in the first quarter. It's a 2-point lead. Caitlin inside. Billings misses the layup, rebounded by Lee Yuru. And Lee's pass in transition, stolen up by Mo Billings to Caitlin. And a pass is kicked by Clark of the Dallas Wings. Yeah, I just turned up my mic a little bit more. See how that works. Two to go here in the first quarter. It's 20-18. Lindsay Allen will check in for Paige Bueckers. So Paige will finally check out of this game. Ball's inbounded from the near sideline, and it's going to be a handoff to Walker Kimbrough. Shot clock to 13. 2 minutes. Handoff, Caitlin Clark. Caitlin on the move, backing down a smaller defender, and we got another foul. Lindsay Allen with the lots of fouls in this quarter. 6 fouls from the Wings now, 5 from the Fever. So that's going to be a foul from Lindsay Allen, sending Caitlin Clark to the line for 2 free throws. 2 free throws for Caitlin. Free throw up, and it's good for CC. 21-18. Got to make an open layup? Yeah. Got to make those. Second free throw for CC is good, and Caitlin's got 11 points right now. 11 for Caitlin Clark. 1:50 to go. Here come the Dallas Wings with Sechrist, Clark, Lee Yuru, Lindsay Allen, and Isaiah James. Step back. Sechrist over Michaela. It's good for a mid-range shot. 2-point lead now for the Indiana Fever. Caitlin quickly into the front court. Crossover dribble on Allen. She'll kick it over to the left elbow, and it's a pull-up shot for Mo Billings. Her first score of the game. Caitlin Clark, first assist of the game. 24-20. Here come the Fever up by 4. You're welcome, country. You're welcome. Sechrist fakes the handoff to Isaiah James. Now gets it to her to the top of the circle. Sechrist on the screen and roll. She'll turn. She'll be fouled by Mo Billings. And that'll be free throws coming up for the Dallas Wings. 2 shots for Maddie Sechrist. 1:09 to go here in the first quarter. Almost 500 here in the chat with preseason action. Let's get it, man. Thank y'all so much for being here. First free throw is up, and it's good for Maddie Sechrist. If you guys are watching the Knicks and Hawks game, let me know if there's any crazy updates or anything like that. Second free throw is good for Maddie Sechrist. So it's 24-22. Indiana up by 2. And here come the Fever with Hines Allen, Mo Billings, Caitlin Clark, Walker Kimbrough, and Raven Johnson. Shot clock to 16. Caitlin Clark off the screen for Misha to the left elbow. Finds Misha on a easy layup, baby. What an assist there by Caitlin Clark. Misha Hines Allen now with 4 points. And the Indiana Fever lead it by 4, 26-22. Beautiful pass by CC. Clark handoff to Isaiah James, who shoots the 3 in front of CC. She misses. Long rebound of Maddie. She'll fire the 3, and she'll knock it down with the splash to cut the lead to 1. 34 seconds to go. Raven Johnson off the screen. Give and go. Billings. Walker Kimbrough finds Caitlin for 3. Caitlin! CC for 3. Another splash for Caitlin, who's now got 14 points. The God, thank you so much for the sub, man. CC knocks down the 3, folks. 29-25 Indiana. Raven Johnson with the steal from Lindsay Allen. She said, give it him cookies. What a rip there by Raven Johnson. Her second steal of the game. Over to Caitlin Clark. Shot clock. Game clock. 3, 2, 9. Hines Allen at the buzzer. No good. Doesn't beat the clock. And that's going to do it for the first quarter. 29-25, Indiana with the lead going into the second quarter. Incredible. Caitlin Clark just putting up the buckets right now. Thank you, Charles Booth, for the subscribe. My goodness, let's take a look at those stats from Caitlin Clark and the Fever. In that first quarter, Indiana shot 67% from the field, 67% from downtown. And Caitlin Clark's got 14 of those points. 14 points from Caitlin on 4 for 5 shooting, 2 for 3 from downtown, with 2 assists, 1 steal, and 2 turnovers. CC is the leading scorer for the game. Kelsey Mitchell, 4 points. Hines Allen, 4 points. Mo Billings, 2 points. 2 points for Michaela Timpson. 2 points for Walker Kimbrough. Now, for the Dallas Wings, their leading scorer is Maddie Sechrist. She checked in and she was lighting it up. Perfect 3 for 3. 9 points for Maddie Sechrist. She also has 2 rebounds. For Paige Bueckers, she's got 8 points in 8 minutes on 3 for 6 shooting, 2 for 3 from downtown. She's got 1 rebound, 1 assist, and 3 turnovers, Paige Bueckers. AZ Fudd, in her debut, 2 points, 1 for 3 shooting. Odyssey Sims, no points. She does have 1 rebound and 1 steal. Alana Smith for the Wings has 0 points, 3 assists, 1 rebound, and 2 turnovers. And then off the bench, Lee Uru checked in and provided 6 points. Raven Johnson, let's go back to Raven Johnson. She hasn't scored yet, but she's got 2 assists and 2 steals. Raven Johnson, man. She is going to be a defensive specialist for this Fever squad. GWL says pretty good so far. Pretty good showing so far. I would say so, man. Caitlin Clark, 14 points in 7 minutes. I play WNBA fantasy basketball, and I drafted her with my first round pick. Dude, she is going to put up so many points for me in fantasy this year. What's up, Wendell Alento? He says, hey, Fury fan. What's up, Wendell? It's good to see you, man. Are you ready for another Fever season? Right now, it's preseason, and they'll have one more preseason game on Saturday. And then next Saturday, on May 9th, the regular season begins. The regular season begins on May 9th against this very same team, the Dallas Wings. I'm excited for it. We hope to see you guys throughout the season. It's going to be fun. It's good to see you, Wendell. Hope you're doing well. What's up, Bulldog? You want some Uno at halftime? Oh, my goodness. Jet says Ravens plays defense like it's Game 7 of the WNBA Finals. You just need, when you need to stop, she's going to get you a stop. Bradley Reynolds says, I love Ravens' intensity on defense. Oh, my goodness. It's so good, and she's so smart out there, man. She just knows her awareness is through the roof. James says CC looks better than ever. Yeah, man. Yeah, dude. Picking up right where she left off with that Team USA basketball, man. She was lighting it up. She was the best player throughout the tournament, and she's lighting it up here in the first quarter of the preseason, dude. She looks healthy. She's in good spirits. She's out there smiling up with Kelsey Mitchell as we start this second quarter. Thank y'all for being here once again. Thank y'all for smacking that thumbs up. 7 likes away from 300. And let's start this second quarter. It's going to be Wings basketball, and they'll be shooting on the right side of the screen. And on the floor, it's Alana Smith, Sechrist, Sims, Paige Bueckers, and AZ Fudd. And in the baseline, it's a missed layup there for Alana Smith. Here comes Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever. Clark's out there with Sophie Cunningham, Kelsey Mitchell, Billings, and Misha Hines Allen. Caitlin, Mo Billings, up top to Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey step back for 3. It's short, rebounded by Maddie Sechrist. And the outlet will go to Paige Bueckers. Paige back to Maddie on the cross court, and she'll knock down yet another 3. Maddie Sechrist is on fire right now, and she cuts the lead to just 1 with 9:10 to go. Nawuka, dude, a gifted membership to Alejandro as Cece draws a foul, going up for a layup. Foul by AZ Fudd. Dude, Nauka, 220. He says, what's up, guys? And he drops a gifted membership. Shout out to Nauka. Wendell dropping a $20 dono. $20 bomb. Go Fury family, and let's go CC. We love you, CC. Wendell, we love you too, man, and thank you so much for the support, as always, Wendell. Wendell Nawuka, thank you. And that free throw is up, and it's good for Caitlin Clark. She knocks down both free throws, and now she's got 16 points. Here come the Dallas Wings with James Bueckers, Odyssey Sims, Zekrist, and Alana Smith. James on the drive on CC, and she'll go right through her with the layup off the bank window. 31-30, up by one. Here come the Fever with 8:45 remaining. CC inside to Misha Hines-Allen, and she traveled. Hines-Allen turns it over, going back to the Dallas Wings. I Love Country says, so there is 16 players in the roster, so that means 4 players will be cut by the regular season. Yes, this roster will be cut down by the time we get to next week. This roster will be cut down. That's great. Driving is Lindsay Allen. She'll go up through Monique Billings and score with the and one. Richard, thank you so much for the subscribe. And one for Lindsay Allen. Isaiah James, I'm sorry, that's Isaiah James, and one. Free throw coming up. Dallas Wings take a 32-31 lead, and that free throw is good. 33-31, Fever down by 2 points. 520 people now in the building. Welcome on in as Hines-Allen drives down the heart of the lane. Cross-court pass intercepted there by the Dallas Wings. Wings back to the way. Layup, Odyssey Sims with the bucket. It's 35-31. Down by 4. Mitchell over to Sophie Cunningham. Sophie, Mo Billings driving, and the ball's knocked loose out of bounds by Maddie Zekrist. It's 35-31 Dallas right now. 8:05 to go. Wings on a great run here in the second quarter. Ball's inbounded. Mitchell misses another 3. Paige Bueckers the rebound. She's off and running to the other side. Paige shoots the 3 in transition, and she knocks it down. Fever got to call a timeout. Fever got to call a timeout here. And they do. It's a 10-0 run for the Wings. With 7:54 to go, the Wings on a 10-0 run. My goodness. They're outscoring Indiana 13-12 in total in the second quarter to take a 7-point lead, up by 7. Now their shooting percentage has gone up to 61% and 50% from downtown. And 50% from downtown. My goodness, 5 made threes. 5 made threes for the Dallas Wings. Their leading scorer is now Maddie Zekrist, shooting perfect 4 for 4, 12 points. The Indiana Fever defense was getting Swiss cheesed up right there to start the second quarter. What's up, Jared Brown? How you doing? Father Time says, Hines-Allen, please do something to impress me. She has 4 points right now on 2 for 2 with 2 rebounds and assists. She did just turn over the ball here recently, which led to points the other way. Jed says, Johnson, we need you. Warden Johnson, we need you on the floor right now for some defensive stops. Wings got nothing to lose, so they're taking chances, says Sam Patton. They're getting out in transition right now. They're knocking down threes, 5 made threes. The perimeter defense needs to step up here for the Indiana Fever, giving up 5 made threes on 50% shooting. Now they're down by 7. And someone else needs to start scoring. Kelsey Mitchell, she's 1 for 4 right now from the field. That's pretty tough. Got to get some scores. GWL. Dropping 5 gifted memberships to the chat. Let's go. GWL with 5 gifted. It's going to Carl, Get Higher, VA Loan, Advisor, Tommy, and the GOAT Dav. Welcome so much to the Cult of Fury thanks to GWL. That's the guy right there. Rob Rose says, Josh, it's 35-15 New York. New York is winning like that? Thanks for the update. Woo! I had that game being over tonight, the series being over tonight, with the Knicks winning that. But my goodness, dude. Thank you for the update. We're in a commercial break time out here in Indiana. Shout out to the 500 people in the chat, and shout out to GWL for those 5 gifted. Now you guys can drop custom emotes like the Indiana Fever logo and Caitlin Clark, Kelsey Mitchell, Sophie Cunningham, Thres Letcha emotes. We got a $5 donation from Coast to Coast. Here we go with the fever this, fever that. In the end, they're not going to matter like the fakers. Talking about the Lakers. Got no dog in this game, so hey, I like to talk that ish. Coast to coast, you do like to talk some ish, dude. You really do. Fever are going to be good this year, bro. They're going to be good this year. Caitlin Clark, she could very well be the MVP this season. Good to see you, man. Thank you so much for the love, dude. Thank you for the $5 donation. We're back for action. It's Fever basketball out of the timeout. Out of the timeout. And here we go. And that's going to be a steal for the Dallas Wings out of the timeout. The Wings get it right back, guys. My goodness. 7:29 to go here in the second quarter. And it's going to be Dallas Wings basketball. Caitlin Clark picking up on the left short corner is going up. Isaiah James drawing a shooting foul from Caitlin Clark. Isaiah James to the line for 2 free throws. Fever looking a little rough right now. Caitlin Clark picking up her first personal. ESPN is wrong here, so I apologize that. I have the stats here on the screen. It says Sophie Cunningham is out. It says Sophie Cunningham's out there. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought they mixed up the image. I thought that was Lexi Hull's picture. My bad. Never mind. Forget what I said. I thought they switched up the pictures. Both free throws are good for Isaiah James. It's Fever basketball. Jim Rogers with a 2. Come on, Josh, get out there and help the Fever out. Oh, I wish I could. Here goes a layup, and it's good for Kelsey Mitchell, finally scoring. Down by 7. Fever need to get a stop. Jim Rogers, thank you so much, bro. And we got a Misha Hines-Allen foul once again. The Fever committing so many fouls, ending the first quarter and going into the second. Misha Hines-Allen here called for the foul to Alana Smith. And I thought she was going straight up on that one. Looked like she was going straight up. Ooh, maybe she was slightly moving. Rough call. 7 minutes to go here in the second quarter. It's 40-33. Odyssey Sims on the inbound looks over to Isaiah James. Isaiah, bounce pass. Maddie Secret, step back, mid-range. Her first miss of the game, but it's rebounded by Odyssey. Odyssey to Alana, and she'll knock down a 3. The Dallas Wings have 6 made threes to take a 10-point lead. 43-33 with 6.5 to go. The Fever perimeter defense is looking really bad right now. Caitlin Clark, give and go. Hines-Allen back to Clark. Floater inside, no good. That's going to be off the mark. Rebounded by Alana Smith. Smith ahead to Odyssey, attacking Caitlin. Goes up out the window, no good, but draws a shooting foul. Once again from Caitlin Clark. CC with 2 fouls now in this second quarter. Odyssey to the line for 2 shots. Put Raven Johnson back out there. We need some defense. Badly, Bradley. Badly. And guess what? Raven Johnson's checking in. So is Michaela Timpson for Misha Hines-Allen and Caitlin Clark. So Raven Johnson's back out there. First free throw is up, and it's good for Odyssey Sims. Raven Johnson checking back in because the Fever needs some defense right now, and Caitlin Clark had picked up 2 fouls. So she's going to the bench. Let's see if that changes anything. Everybody needs to step up defensively because the Wings are moving the ball well right now, and they're getting wide open looks. Second free throw's up. That's no good. Rebounded by Clark. They're getting rebounds too. Out to Paige for 3 over Sophie Cunningham. She just knocked a 3 on Sophie Cunningham's head. 47-33. Down by 14 points. Here come the Fever. Kelsey Mitchell from downtown. Another miss by Kelsey Mitchell. She's 2 for 6. Wings, Paige, Clark, and she just stepped out of bounds going baseline. Clark just turned over the ball. It's Fever basketball. Josh, the Knicks were on a 31-4 run. Oh, my goodness. Thank you for the update. Thank you. 47-33, 5:50 left to go here in the second quarter. And here's Raven Johnson off the screen from Dantas. She's hounded by Isaiah James. Takes her off the dribble inside to the left short corner. Bounce pass. Dantas going up. Drawing a shooting foul. And the Fever are able to get a call here with 5:40 to go. That was Clark with the foul. Dantes was fouled in the lane. 40 likes away from 400 on the stream, so shout out to everybody here. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys, for the support here in the preseason. Alicia Clark, she was called for that shooting foul. Dantes to the line for 2 shots. Knicks 40, Hawks 15. Okay. That's a whooping. That is a whooping, man. Thank you guys for the update. Thank you, Joel, for the subscribe. First free throw, no good by Dantes. Indiana down by 14 points here in the second quarter with 5:40 remaining. And on the court for Indiana, it's Kelsey Mitchell, Sophie Cunningham, Dantes, Timpson, and Raven Johnson. Dantes knocks down the second free throw attempt, so it's now 34-47. Dallas leads. Wings have the ball with Alana Smith, Odyssey Sims, Paige Bueckers, Alicia Clark, and Isaiah James. Clark sent the screen for Odyssey Sims, attacking down the hill against Sophie, up and under, and the layup is good. The defense is getting cooked right now for the Indiana Fever. 49-34, and they're putting the Wings in the bonus. And we got another foul here. Alana Smith with a loose ball foul. Dude, Sophie Cunningham got completely beat off the dribble. Whew. Odyssey Sims did her dirty. 49-34, down by 15. Fever got the ball, led by Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey, 16 the shot clock. Off the screen from Dantes. Straightaway 3. Mitchell, she's short on all of her shots. Rebound Dantes, and she's fouled. And she's going to be fouled by Alana Smith. 49-34, lots of fouls being called in this ball game. Kelsey Mitchell now 2 for 7 shooting, 6 points. Her shot is short. Sophie Cunningham, she has yet to even take a shot attempt. Dantes is 0 for 1. Michaela's 1 for 1. Raven has yet to take a shot attempt. Ball's inbounded for Raven Johnson. Johnson on the drive. She'll dribble. Bounce pass. Michaela. And another whistle. It's a foul by Alicia Clark of the Dallas Wings. Dallas is already in the bonus. Fever is about to be in the bonus. Are they in the penalty now? Oh, they are. You know what? They are. The Fever are now in the bonus as well for the rest of the quarter. Michaela Timpson to the line for 2 shots. First one is up, and it's good. 49-35. Too many fouls this quarter, says Bradley Reynolds. Too many fouls in this game. It's preseason. It's a little clunky. It's rough. A lot of fouls. Michaela, KK, will knock down both free throws. 49-36, both teams in the bonus. Wings lead it by 13 with 4:55 remaining. Odyssey, Alana on the baseline. Dribbles out to the perimeter. Fakes the handoff to Odyssey. Give and go. Raven steals it. Raven steals it again. Over to Kelsey Mitchell in transition. Mitchell to Dantes for 3. No good. I wish they would have just attacked the rim. But Raven Johnson picks up her 3rd steal. Paige drives, scores. Paige Bueckers puts them up 51-36. She's now got 16 points. Paige has 16 to match Caitlin Clark's 16. Kelsey Mitchell, guarded by Paige. Dantes the screen. Kelsey Mitchell still with Paige Bueckers on her. Over to Dantes, 7 on the shot clock. A bad pass inside, stolen up by Alicia Clark. A lot of lazy passes here for the Indiana Fever as well. In transition, James for 3. They missed, and it's rebounded by Sophie Cunningham. Sophie brings up the ball, crosses the timeline. And timeout. Oh, it was knocked out. My bad. It was knocked out of bounds by Alana Smith. 5:59 remaining here in the second quarter. Indiana looking pretty rough right now in this first half. Walker Kimbrough checks in for Sophie Cunningham. Walker Kimbrough will inbound from the sideline. Got to hurry up. She does so to Raven Johnson. Raven drives, scopes. No good on the layup attempt, and Lee Giroux with the rebound. The Wings have the ball with Alana Smith, Odyssey Sims, Paige Bueckers, Lee Giroux, and Isaiah James. Here's the drive. Paige going right by Walker Kimbrough with an easy layup. Timeout, Indiana. Paige has 18 points on 70% from the field. Walker Kimbrough just got torched by Paige Bueckers. There was no help either. GWS is good grief. This is all of a sudden turned sloppy on the Fever part. Yeah, the defense looks slow. They look like they got cement blocks for shoes, with the exception of Raven Johnson, and they just can't score. They just can't score. Mo Billings was 1 for 4 on the floor. Mitchell's 2 for 7. Michaela's 1 for 1. Walker Kimbrough's 1 for 1. Raven Johnson 0 for 1. But Raven Johnson out there for defensive purposes, she's got 3 steals. And defensively, they're getting beat now in transition. They're just too fast. The wings. Paige Bueckers, 18 points. Isaiah James, Lindsey Allen, Odyssey Sims, they are quick with that ball, man, and they're moving the ball pretty damn well. Also getting themselves some good open looks, knocking down most of those shots. Dallas is shooting 60% from the field, above 60% from the field, 54% from downtown. That's amazing shooting percentage and terrible defense by the Fever. 9 turnovers for the Dallas Wings in that first half. They've only given up 9 points to the Fever. Fever got 8 turnovers, 1 less than the Dallas Wings, and they've given up double digits points to the other way. They've given up 11 points to the Dallas Wings. Paige is the real deal. Paige looking good. Paige looking really good right now. Paige is looking really good right now. There's no doubt about that. She's got 18 points. She's the leading scorer for this game currently for the Dallas Wings and for the Fever. Fever, their leading scorer is Caitlin Clark with 16. We're almost to 400 likes. Thank you, guys. 25 likes away from 400. It's good to see some of you guys back here for Indiana Fever. This is not regular season. This is preseason. Regular season will start May 9th against this very Dallas Wings team. So this is a preview. There's no Aaliyah Boston tonight. There's no Lexi Hull tonight. For the Dallas Wings, they don't have Enrique playing. She hasn't checked in at all. So where's Sophie Cunningham? She went to the bench. Sophie Cunningham looks rough. She had a great first preseason game against Liberty. She's getting torched here in game 2. Everybody is, to be fair, except for Raven Johnson. Everyone except Raven Johnson is getting torched defensively. To be fair. To be fair. Man, the Dallas Wings are going to be fast this year, dude. The Dallas Wings are going to be fast, especially when they have Enrique Gumbawali out there. They're going to be fast. Fever are going to be fast, too. Don't get me wrong. So I'm looking forward to that May 9th when it's the real deal for both teams. Raven Johnson out of the inbound, out of the timeout. Here we go. 10 on the shot clock. Here's Kelsey Mitchell with the step back 3 over Paige. Everything for Kelsey Mitchell short. All of her shots are falling short of the rim. 28 points this quarter for the Dallas Wings. Only 7 for the Indiana Fever. Here's a pass inside for Lee Yuru, who's going to get an and one, fouled by Mo Billings. And the Dallas Wings continue to eat here. 55-36 Dallas Wings. Lee Yuru with a 3-point play. What's up with Mitchell and the front rim? Yeah, everything's falling short. She's shooting a lot of straightaway shots, and everything's just going doink, 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 falling right short at that front rim. Boink, boink. But we got to remember, this is still preseason basketball. Lee Yuru, free throws up, no good. I mean, the Fever, they're missing multiple starters right now for this preseason game. Raven Johnson to Billings. She stops the ball. They just look lost. She just lost the ball. She got ripped there by Isaiah James. Isaiah to the trailer. Honestly, the layup is good. And the Wings go up 57-36. The Fever look incredibly slow with everything. They look lost right now. Caitlin Clark is back out there, and she's out there with Raven Johnson. Caitlin fouled by Odyssey Sims. Bring up the ball. And because the Fever are in the bonus, that will be 2 free throws coming up for Caitlin Clark. Brazier says, breaking news, Io is out due to calf injury. You're kidding me. Regier. First free throw's up for Caitlin. That's good. She's got 17 points. NBA playoffs and the injuries, man, are crazy. Second free throw for Caitlin Clark. It's up. It's good. It's 57-38. CC with 18 points. Paige Bueckers with 18 points. The Wings have the ball with Smith, Paige, Lee Yarou, Lindsay Allen, and Isaiah James. Alana Smith wants it on the left wing outside. Handoff goes Paige Bueckers to the top of the circle. Lee Yarou inside the paint. Paige turns, fires, and she'll rattle in. She's got 20 points. 20 points, Paige Bueckers. No one could guard her. Raven driving, spinning, shooting, and one! Raven Johnson with the three-point play. Fouled by Lindsay Allen of the Dallas Wings. Raven Johnson taking it inside to Lindsay. She spins to her right, and she knocks it down with contact. That's a three-point play opportunity. Micah 7153, thank you so much for hitting that like button, man. That free throw is no good by Ravens, so it's a 19-point lead for the Wings as they get the rebound and bring up the ball. Lee sets up the screen for Isaiah. Bounce pass back to Lee Yarou for three. Off the mark. Rebound out of bounds. Last touch by Paige. So it's Fever ball. Fever basketball. Kelsey is just off. Hopefully she stops shooting. Luke Miller. The only way you get a shooter out of a funk is to keep shooting. That's what they always say. Caitlin Clark off the handoff, and a foul picked up by Lindsay Allen. Fever are in the bonus, so that's going to be free throws coming up for Caitlin Clark. With 1:57 to go, CC to the line for 2 shots. Can I share the live, says Nasty Richie? Of course you can. I'd appreciate that. For those hitting that subscribe, hitting that like, sharing out the stream, all that supports the channel. Thank you. We're 11 likes away from 400 on the stream for preseason action, for a preview, a little taste of what's to come for the regular season. Thank you for being here. Caitlin Clark will knock down one of 2 free throws, 41-59. And here come the Dallas Wings. Bring up the ball as Lindsay Allen. She's picked up by Raven Johnson on the near side wing. And you're not going to believe this, folks. We got timeout. Timeout. Dallas Wings up by 18 points with 1:49 to go. Whew, my goodness. Let me share with you the shooting percentages right now. Let me scroll down here. On the screen, look at this. The Wings are shooting 65% from the field, 50% from beyond the arc. Dallas is shooting 7 for 14 from 3. The Indiana Fever are shooting 46% from the field, 25% from 3 on 2 for 8 attempts. Wow. The turnovers, they each have 9 apiece. But Indiana's giving up 13 points to the Wings, whereas the Wings are giving up 9 to the Indiana Fever. The points of the paint, Dallas is dominating that too, 28-16. So not only is Dallas dominating the perimeter game, Dallas is dominating the interior game as well, 28-16. That's crazy. Second chance points, Dallas 11, Indiana only 2. Fast break points, Dallas with 12, Indy with 4. Rebounds, Dallas 18, Indiana only 7. So in almost every single way of this game, Dallas is dominating. Dallas is dominating. And this is just a preview. This is preseason action. Indiana without Aaliyah Boston, without Lexi Hull, without Ty Harris. Those players are out for the Indiana Fever. Dallas Wings, they're without Enrique Gumbawali here today. They'll play each other for the first game officially on May 9th. That's the real start of the season. So this is just preseason action. If, just in case some of you guys just tuning in and were wondering, is this real thing? It's preseason. New York is beating up Atlanta 52-16. Ball's about it. It's Wings basketball, 1:48 to go. Pull up 3, no good. Rebounded by Misha Hines-Allen. And here come the Indiana Fever, led by Caitlin Clark. Down by 18 points, CC Off the screen from Misha, give and go. Hines Allen inside, draws a double team, and draws a shooting foul from Lee Uru. So Hines Allen will go to the line for 2 shots. 2 shots. Say Ayel says Raven Johnson is a defensive beast. You're not kidding. You're not kidding with that. She is absolutely a defensive beast right now. No doubt about that. First free throw is up, and it is good. That's why I love the pick for Raven Johnson. She was such a breath of fresh air already with the defensive play. Second free throw coming up for Misha Hines Allen. That is up, and that is good. 43-59 lead for the Dallas Wings. Misha Hines Allen now with 6 points in this game. And we reached over 400 likes in the stream, so thank you guys so much. Chris Lopez, we thank you. And there goes a steal once again by Raven Johnson. Raven, Michaela, layup is good. How about that once again by Raven Johnson? Can she play defense or what, folks? We're going to need a Raven Johnson emote, man, for the season. I'm telling you right now. She's got the defense on lock. When she's out there, she is amazing. Now, Raven Johnson's going to be called for a foul here. Raven Johnson was trying to go through a screen and call for a foul. We got a $5 sticker from Temp2846. Yo, Temp says, how's it going? I'm doing great, man. How you doing, Temp? Thank you so much for hanging out with me, man, for this Fever Dallas Wings preseason action. If you guys are here for preseason, that's how I know you love this team and you love this game of WNBA basketball. Tim, thank you so much, brother. Thank you, man. Deca, June, man, thank you, brother. Thank you. All right, so after the free throws, it's 61-45. Dallas up right now. Alana Smith knocked down those free throws. She's got 5 points. Under a minute to go. Caitlin Clark, guarded by Lindsay Allen. A set screen for Raven Johnson, and a pass for Timpson goes out of bounds. Caitlin Clark, got to be careful, because Caitlin Clark, she zips those passes, and Michaela, she wasn't ready. It went right through her fingers. There was a lot of zip to that pass. And another bad pass, but this time by the Wings. Alana Smith tried to go to the left corner, and it just went zoom, way out of bounds. Alana Smith turns the ball back over to Indiana with 44 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Caitlin Clark brings up the ball. Caitlin off the screen from Timpson. Inside, Michaela on the slip. Kick out Raven. Over to CC. She'll drive. She'll stop. She'll kick for Walker Kimbrough, who misses the three. 61-45. The ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Dallas. It's Fever ball. It's Fever ball. Ravens Fever jersey is going to sell out as soon as it hits the store. Bro, I want her jersey. Count me in that, please. I want her jersey too, man. Ball's inbounded from Caitlin Clark to Misha Hines Allen. Hines Allen hands it right back over to Caitlin Clark with 19 seconds, 17 on the game clock. 16 on the shot clock here for the Fever. CC waiting, biding her time. Off the screen from Walker Kimbrough. 7-6. Whip pass. Cross court. Michaela drives. 3 seconds. Goes up. No good. Misha Hines Allen. She puts it up at the buzzer. Draws a foul. She draws a foul with almost no time left. Misha Hines Allen will go to the line for 2 free throws. Whew. Josh, can we get a rip for the Hawks? 60-19 is wild. Rest in peace, Hawks. You're done. Your season's over. Unless there's like a crazy comeback, season's over. Glad this is preseason. I know we could fix this, says Jules. Yeah, this is preseason. This is not the real deal. This is just exhibition. This is work. You're working out some kinks. You're trying some things. Some of these players are not going to be in the rotation heavily. One of which, Raven Johnson. How many minutes is she going to get to start the season? The Fever have a lot of guards. Lexi Hull's not playing. Ty Harris, she's expected to have a big role in this team too. So how many minutes for Raven Johnson is she going to get to start the season? That's going to be a good question. I don't see how you keep her on the bench for too long. I think she's going to have to carve into someone's minutes pretty soon rather than later. She's just too good. She's too good. I love some Raven Johnson. Raven, 15 minutes every game. She's got to earn her spot as a rookie. I know there's a lot of other guards ahead of her right now once we get to the official depth chart, but I just don't see how she doesn't carve herself a serious role even as a rookie. First free throw is good by Misha Hines-Allen. Second free throw is no good, and that does it for the first half. 61-46. Dallas up 15 right now. Dallas with a 15-point lead as we end the half. I'm going to go over the entire halftime box score so that way you guys can see everything that's going on. But wow, what a lead here by the Dallas Wings in preseason action. Thank you again for joining me, hitting that like button, hitting that subscribe. I'll be live with Rocha all season long. All 44 games will be live for the Indiana Fever. But things that jumped out to me in this first half, Raven Johnson's defense. Caitlin Clark, she's going to be spectacular. 19 points already in that first half. Paige Bueckers is going to be crazy this year. And Maddie Sechrist, I mean, my goodness, she looked incredible for the Dallas Wings in that first half. We'll go over her stats and everything, but my goodness. All right, here we go. Let's go over the halftime box score. Shooting percentages for both teams. Dallas Wings shot above 60% for all of that second quarter. It was looking slightly rough to begin the game for the Dallas Wings, but then they closed out the first quarter strong, and they just dominated the second quarter, 36-17. They shot 63% from the field, 47% from downtown with 7 made threes. Meanwhile, Indiana, they shot 45% from the field, although it felt like it was a lot lower than that in that second quarter. They shot 25% from three on 2 for 8 attempts. 12 turnovers for the Dallas Wings. They gave up 12 points to the Fever. Indiana, they had 10 turnovers, and they gave up 13 points to the Dallas Wings. Looking at the rebound battle, Dallas dominating that 19-9, folks. 19-9, including 4 offensive rebounds with 11 second chance points. So they're dominating the boards, especially on the offensive glass, to get those second chance opportunities for themselves. Meanwhile, the Indiana Fever, they only had just one offensive rebound in that entire first half. They're missing a lot of size, and they were getting beat on the rebounds tonight. 1 offensive rebound, which led to 3 second chance points. Points in the paint, Dallas dominating that 28-18 in that first half. Fast break points, 12-6 in favor of the Dallas Wings. Now let's go to the individual box score for the first half. And we'll start off with the Dallas Wings, the road team. Their leading scorer and the scorer for the game is Paige Bueckers. 20 points for Paige Bueckers, 3 assists, 2 rebounds, 3 turnovers, and a steal. Paige on 8 for 11 shooting, 4 for 5 from downtown. Paige, my goodness. Maddie Sechrist with 12 points on 4 for 5 shooting, 2 for 2 from downtown. Maddie also has 3 rebounds. Alana Smith, 5 points for her, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, and 5 turnovers with 1 steal. Odyssey Sims, former Indiana Fever last year, 7 points on 3 for 3 shooting with 3 rebounds, 3 assists. AZ Fudd, 1 for 3 in 8 minutes with 2 points, and that's it. She didn't see as many minutes as everybody else did in that first half, the rookie. Off the bench for the Dallas Wings, 8 points for Lee Yuru with 3 rebounds, and 7 points for Isaiah James on 2 for 6 shooting from the field. So that's 15 points off the bench between 2 players for the Wings. Now, moving down to the Indiana Fever. Their leading scorer, Caitlin Clark, 19 points on 4 for 6 shooting, 2 for 3 from downtown. Caitlin, 9 for 10 from the free throw line. My goodness. 9 of her 19 points came from the free throw line. They just kept fouling her. She did have 3 turnovers, but with 2 assists, 1 rebound, and 1 steal. 7 points for Misha Hines-Allen on 2 for 2 shooting, 4 rebounds, 2 turnovers, and 1 assist, and she was getting beat up a lot in the paint, offensively and defensively against Dallas. Mo Billings, 1 for 4, only 2 points in 12 minutes. She had 3 turnovers, 1 steal, and 1 rebound. Kelsey Mitchell didn't shoot all that great in that first half. 2 for 8, 6 points, no rebounds, no assists. Sophie Cunningham, only 1 point, hasn't taken a shot attempt, 1 rebound. And Sophie Cunningham, I don't know if she's 100% right now, but she was looking absolutely torched on defense. They just kept attacking her, and she couldn't stay in front. Or she was getting contested shots going right down the drain. Off the bench, Michaela KK Timpson, 6 points, no rebounds, no assists. We have 1 point from Dantes with 1 rebound and 1 assist. 2 points from Walker Kimbrough with 1 assist and 1 steal. And Raven Johnson, 11 minutes here tonight with 2 points on 1 for 2 shooting, 3 assists, 1 rebound, 1 turnover, and 4. Count them, 4 steals for Raven Johnson. That's what she does, folks. She could provide defense and playmaking abilities. 4 steals, 3 assists, 2 points. And that's your individual box scores for the first half, folks. Going into the second half, Dallas Wings lead at 61-46, up 15. $2 donation from Regier says, Hawks down 50 and it's not even halftime. Are you kidding me, Regier? And there's a fight in that game too? Yikes. 50-point game. Oh. Thank you, Regier, for the update. That is a beatdown. What's up, Cue Ball? Pikachu's mom. GWL says AB has a lower leg injury and Lexi dealing with a hamstring issue. So they're sitting out this game. That's correct. They're out for those respective injuries. AB suffered her lower leg injury back in the unrivaled season. She didn't play with Team USA in that qualifying tournament with Caitlin Clark because of that same injury. And she's not playing preseason here. But they're saying she should be ready to go by regular season. But we'll see how true that is because the Indiana Fever haven't really been all that really transparent with the injuries and truthful with it, right? So we'll see about that. And for Lexi Holt, we'll see about her too. She's dealing with that hamstring issue. Hopefully those two are ready to go. And if they're not ready to go, then don't play them. Don't rush anything like we did with Caitlin Clark last year. Don't rush anything with AB or Lexi Holt. Showtime says Raven Johnson was an awesome draft pick, but we don't have a backup center. Unreal, they didn't bring one in. A lot of people were talking about that. The lack of size for the Indiana Fever, and what are they going to do going into the season and going into the future? I do agree with taking Raven Johnson right there. She was just too good to pass up. But at some point, Indiana are going to need some size. We already see some of the issue right here in this preseason game. Mind you, it's a preseason game. But what happens when Aaliyah Boston goes to the bench? What happens if Aaliyah Boston remains hurt? What happens to the size? It goes, right? So we do need some more size. We do need some more size. And we'll see what happens. Josh, if they bring back the Stranger Things jerseys, would you get Ravens? Oh, I want to support Raven. Yeah, I want to get a Raven jersey. Heck yeah. Heck yeah, I want to get a Raven jersey. I love the draft pick. She's showing exactly how important she can be towards this team. People are starting to love her. People are coming around to her. Some of whom were already on board with Raven Johnson. It's awesome. It's awesome. I love her defense. I love her IQ on the floor, her playmaking ability. I think she can open up the offense in different variety of ways with her ability to do what she's able to do out there. Her transition defense, oh my goodness, it's so good. It's so good. Regier mentioned earlier Marcus Smart or even a Jose Alvarado. With her defense and transition, it's very similar. She's so good. Jets says, I really love Raven at first. I was confused for us not taking size, and a lot of people were, to be fair, because we do need some more size. So that's not crazy to think that. But we should have went after someone big in the offseason who would have just taken who would have taken a 1-year deal. I thought we were gonna do that, but I guess not. They're gonna go small ball. They're gonna go a lot of small ball, you know, with Kelsey Mitchell, Caitlin Clark, Lexi Hall, Sophie Cunningham, Ty Harris is out there, Mo Billings, and now Raven Johnson. A lot of guards. A lot of guards. All right, so I'll be right back. I'm gonna go use the restroom. I'll be right back. Continue to hit that thumbs up. We are 1 like away from 450. So thank you guys for being here with me for some preseason action. I wasn't sure if I was gonna be able to do this game. I decided like around 4 o'clock in the morning. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do it because the opening night for the Fever is against the Dallas Wings. I want to get that preview in. So thank you guys for showing support. Thank you. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. It's not even halftime. The Hawks only have 25 points in that first half. It's not even halftime yet. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Roger streamed that Knicks and Hawks game, number 6, and the Hawks season's about to go bye-bye. Bye-bye. Ooh, brother. Ooh. Two sweets, Jacob. Two sweets, man. That's tough, man. That is tough. That's tough. 25 points. Ugh. Let me tell Roger good luck with that. Oh man. And then you know what? Now I'm thinking we're gonna probably get a beatdown in that Minnesota game too. I'm thinking Minnesota Denver is gonna be a blowout too now. Yep. Oh my goodness. Ayo got ruled out. That sucks, man. Did we hit 450 likes? We hit 468 likes. Yeah. Almost 500 likes on the stream in the first half for this Fever preseason action. You know, I'm not getting too worried about the win and loss. That's not what it's about for preseason. You don't worry about the win, you don't want the loss. You don't want to put too much emphasis on any one thing in preseason exhibition action, right? This is all just a preview. Preseason, working out the kinks and all that stuff. The real thing is going to be next Saturday on May 9th. But it's still good to be here and getting warmed up to the WNBA coming back. It's good. Oh yeah, Showtime for sure, man, for sure. It's not even halftime for the next game. No, last I saw was like 2:40 left to go, and the Hawks only had 25 points, getting blown out, dude. I also know that some of you guys are tuning in this stream and also Roach's Knicks and Hawks stream. So shout out to you guys as well as we come back to start the third quarter. And it's going to be the Wings starting the third quarter with the Odyssey Sims driving layup down the baseline. Once again, the defense was not able to stay in front of the driver. Now here come the Indiana Fever shooting on the right side of the court, and the ball's knocked loose out of bounds, and it's last touched by Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell having a rough game here in preseason action. Turns the ball right back over to the Dallas Wings. That is now 11 turnovers for the Indiana Fever. 9:30 to go. Here come the Dallas Wings with Alana Smith, Zekrist, Sims, Paige Bueckers, and AZ Fudd, and we got a foul by Kelsey Mitchell. Another foul here. On the floor for the Fever, it's Misha Hines-Allen, Mo Billings, Kelsey Mitchell, Sophie Cunningham, and Caitlin Clark. Zegras inbounds from the near sideline to Odyssey Sims. Sims off the screen from Alana Smith has an ISO now, one-on-one with Kelsey Mitchell. Over to Zegras, handoff back to Sims. She waves off Zegras to go inside. She does. She gets the pass, and she'll score off the bank window. Dallas Wings on a 4-0 run to start the second half. Fever now shooting on the right side of the court. Bring up the ball as Caitlin Clark guarded by Paige Bueckers inside. Kelsey, and she scores. There we go. Kelsey Mitchell scores, assisted by Caitlin Clark. 8:49 to go, and there's almost a steal by Sophie Cunningham. Greg says Josh is not looking at the chat. Well, I'm calling the game. There goes the raid. There's the raid. There's the raid. I was about to say, like, dude, I'm calling the game right here. But there's the raid. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you guys for being here, rating. That Hawks game looks rough. I'm sorry. It's a blowout. And there goes a missed shot by the Wings. And back to the way. Kelsey Mitchell with the score. 65-50. 8:16 to go. Hit that like button, guys. Thank you guys so much for the raid. I'll see you guys here in a little bit. Here's Zegras over to Paige for three. Paige shot, no good. Rebound by Caitlin Clark. Caitlin with her second rebound of the game. 7:56 to go. Caitlin. Misha back to CC for a deep shot. She's fouled shooting three. She's fouled shooting three by Alana Smith. Oh, and Caitlin Clark is down. Slow to get up. Whew. Ooh, Caitlin's limping a little bit. She says, I'm okay. Be careful, CC. Be careful. We know what happened last year in the preseason. Lennar, thank you so much, man. Oh my goodness. Oh my yeah, let me change that the third quarter. My bad. My bad. Thank you. Got so much things going on at one time. My God. There we go. Thank you guys for the up for that. Appreciate you. And we're gonna get a review here. They're gonna see whether or not this is a flagrant. And so Caitlin Clark was fouled by Alana Smith shooting a three. And the review is whether or not to say this is going to be a flagrant foul because did she land in her landing spot? Did she go into Caitlin Clark's landing spot? It's going to be upgraded to a flagrant one. Alana Smith, flagrant one. So Caitlin Clark will shoot the free throws, and then we're going to get the possession. So flagrant one by Alana Smith. Thank you again, guys, for the raid. Boston fan with a 2 says, my CC jersey just arrived, the red one. You got the red one? That's a nice one, man. That's a nice one. Thank you so much, Boston fan, for the 2. Great choice, dude. I got to get me another jersey. Free throw number 1 for Caitlin Clark. It's up. It's good. Jesus. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Sorry, guys. All right. I'm sorry about that. All right. 52-65. It's going to be Dallas Wings basketball. And here goes a pull-up jumper from the Wings. That's going to be no good by AZ Fudd. AZ Fudd, 1 for 5, 2 points. Here comes Indiana. And another foul. Another foul with 7:22 to go here in the third quarter. And that's going to go against Odyssey Sims. Tim says, nice. Congrats. I got a hoodie, but I want a jersey. Oh, dude. I'm glad that you mentioned that because you know what? I'm gonna do a jersey giveaway. I'm gonna do a jersey giveaway for the Indiana Fever. Whoa, balls inbound and all of a sudden it got really pixelated. Pull up, elbowed, shot, no good by Kelsey Mitchell. Because I bought a Caitlin Clark jersey last year, and I thought the WNBA jerseys would be like the unisex jerseys would be the same size as the NBA unisex jerseys. And they're not. They run very small, so it doesn't fit me. It's brand new. It's the Indiana Fever Stranger Things jersey, and I'm just going to give that away in the season. And there's going to be AZ Fudd with the layup. 67-52. 6:48 to go. And here's Raven Johnson over to Mo Billings driving down the heart of the lane, and she'll draw another foul. You're missing all half the calls, dude. I called every play, PW. I don't know the fuck you're talking about. I'm doing like 7 things at once here, and I called everything. Literally. 67-52. So off that foul, it's going to be inbounded here for the Indiana Fever with Misha Hines, Allen, Mo Billings, Walker Kimbrough, Raven Johnson, and Timmons in the game. 13 the shot clock. Here's Mo Billings. Handoff to the left corner. It's going to be Timmons. Timmons checking in for the first time. Shield drive to the right elbow to the cross court. Misha Hines Allen for three. That's no good. Rebounded by the Dallas Wings. And that's going to be rebound by Dulcie. Dulcie with the rebound. And 6:21 to go. And here's the drive by Isaiah James. Isaiah James with the layup. It's up and good. The penetration in the paint by the Dallas Wings is incredible. I mean, tonight, 34 points in the paint for the Wings. And the Fever have no answer right now. Kick out. Left corner, pull up three. Walker Kimber. Oh, my goodness. That was a way off the mark. Miss right there by Walker Kimbrough. Maddie Secrets with the rebound. And a handoff to Gracie Berger. And a step back three. Maddie Secrets shot falls short. Rebounded by Misha Hines Allen to Raven Johnson running the floor. And that's going to be a foul by Maddie Secrets. So we're going to get 2 free throws coming up for the Indiana Fever. Raven Johnson to the line for 2 shots. Tim with a $5 sticker says, keep it up. Hey, thank you so much, man. Tim, 2846, his second sticker of the game. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much, man. I'm glad you appreciate it. And shout out to everybody who's in this chat. Even you, PWL. Free throws up. It's good for Raven Johnson. 69-53. Yeah, once again, he gets it to Mitchell's hands, and she's shooting. Kelsey Mitchell, not shooting well today. Raven Johnson, second free throw is up. It's no good, but they get the offensive rebound. Offensive rebound by Misha Hines Allen. So here comes Mitchell on the drive. No, that's Timmons over to Raven Johnson. And a bad pass by Raven Johnson, stolen up by Lindsey Allen. Berger into the front court. Inside. Layup is good for the Dallas Wings. And that's going to be a timeout by the Indiana Fever. It's 71-53. Indiana down pretty bad here. Timeout, Indiana. They have, 3 timeouts left? 2 timeouts left. 71-53. Am I a Dallas fan since you're from Texas? No. No. Nope. I am not a Dallas fan. I am from Texas. That's true, but I am not a Dallas fan. We got a commercial break. It's a timeout made by the Indiana Fever. They're down 71-53. Dallas outscored Indiana 10-7 here in this third quarter. AZ Fudd, the rookie, if you guys were interested in AZ Fudd and how she's doing today, she's got 3 fouls, 4 points on 2 for 6 shooting. Didn't play a whole lot of minutes in that first half like the rest of the starting lineup. Paige Bueckers, she went to the bench. She's now at 20 points for the game on 8 for 12 shooting. Maddie Secrets at 14 points for the Dallas Wings. Lee Uru's got 8. And for the Indiana Fever, they have Caitlin Clark with 21 points on 4 for 6 shooting, 2 for 3 from downtown, 11 for 13 from the free throw line with 4 assists, 2 rebounds, and 3 turnovers with a steal. Kelsey Mitchell does now have 10 points on 4 for 12 shooting, so not a very good, efficient night. 10 points on 12 field goal attempts. She was cold tonight. Misha Hines Allen with 7 points. Mo Billings with 2 points on 1 for 4. She didn't shoot well today. KK's got 6 points off the bench. 1 point from Dantas on 0 for 2 shooting. So he came from the free throw line. Walker Kimbrough with 2 points. And Raven Johnson with 3 points. Hey, what's up, Tex? Texan, how you doing, man? Luke Miller, appreciate you, brother. What's up, Card Media, man? I see you in the chat as well. Thank you guys for over 500 likes. Thank you guys. Over 500 likes. Appreciate that. It turned into a blowout in the second quarter here in the preseason. It's a blowout for Rocha streaming that Knicks and Hawks game. And I think it's probably going to be a blowout for later on tonight when we stream that Denver and Minnesota game. We're at a commercial break. We're back for action. Indiana has the ball. Indiana Fever with the possession. Raven Johnson over to Dantes, who checks back in. Handoff to Timmons. Timmons in the mid post, back off the screen from Dantes, and Dantes turns the ball over. That's 13 turnovers for the Indiana Fever with 5:10 remaining here in the third quarter. .507 to go. And another foul. Raven Johnson picks up yet another foul. A lot of turnovers, a lot of fouls in this game. It is preseason, so there it is. Ball's going to be inbounded for the sideline. Odyssey Sims out there with Grace. Grace, Dulcie, AZ Fudd. They're all out there on the floor right now with the ball. And Amy's out there. Okinwo. Amy out there. I'll call her Amy. Pull up three by Grace. She knocks it down. And that's 8 made threes for the Dallas Wings. They take a 74-53 lead with 4:37 to go. Walker Kimbrough. Dantes for three. Dantes yet another miss. She's 0 for 3 in this ball game. 4:28 remaining. Inside pass for Amy. She'll turn. She'll fire. No good. Rebound. Put back. No good. Rebounded by KK. KK with the rebound. Yeah, we're shooting pretty terrible, the Indiana Fever, right now. Shooting pretty terrible. Pull up three. Timmons way off the mark. Rebounded by Grace. Here come the Wings, who are still shooting 60% from the field in this game. 60%. And we're going to get a foul here. A turnover, offensive foul from Ducey of the Dallas Wings. Gives it right back to the Indiana Fever. So can the Indiana Fever capitalize here? We got a $5 donation from Brother BKL. Says, Josh, what the hell did I just watch in Game 6? We literally crushed and humiliated the Hawks with 45 points at halftime. Hawks are so ridiculous. They got Swiss cheesed up by you guys. I didn't even watch that game, but they got Swiss cheesed up. There goes another foul right here. Dantes to Isaiah James, who will be shooting 2 free throws. And that was after a turnover by the Indiana Fever. By Raven Johnson, bad pass turnover, stolen up by Amy, and Isaiah James the other way, fouled with the layup attempt by Dantes. So 2 free throws coming up for the Wings. Thank you, Brother PKO, for the 5, man. My goodness. Free throws up, and it's good for Isaiah James. Showtime says, any chance the Fever office are thinking about signing any more guards? Dude, they might. That's the thing. They might. They actually might. Second free throw is good by Isaiah James. It is 76. It's 76, 53. Indiana Fever have the ball. Dantes with the handoff to Walker Kimbrough. Walker inside. Dantes right hand layup is up and good. 55-76. Dantes finally scoring out there, assisted by Walker Kimbrough. On the floor for the Wings is AZ Fudd, Amy, Dulcie, Grace, and Isaiah James. I doubt we see Caitlin Clark and the rest of them for the rest of this game. Oh, cross-court pass by Isaiah James, intercepted by Walker Kimbrough, and a head layup is good for Trailer of the Indiana Fever, who checks in. We got a steal and score. 76-57, Dallas up big right here. My goodness. And still, with the blowout in preseason, we have almost 600 likes in the stream. A bad pass turnover by Amy, stolen up by Raven Johnson. That's 5 steals now for Raven. Raven, KK, inside, going to work, and one! And one for KK, Michaela Timpson. 3-point play, baby. And look at Caitlin Clark, Kelsey Mitchell, everybody on the sideline getting hyped for KK, and one. Sophie Cunningham cheering on. Caitlin Clark, Sophie Cunningham, Lexi Hall. That was nice. Amazon Prime Video stopped. Dude, that happened to me last night when we were streaming the NBA. Like, mine's still working right now as KK knocks down the N1 free throw. But what happened just to you happened to me last night. It just knocked me off the broadcast. It was crazy. Isaiah James, 12 on the shot clock, hands it off to AZ Fudd. AZ off the screen, pull up, no good. AZ Fudd now 2 for 7 from the field. And here comes Traylor into the front court for the Indiana Fever with 2:16 remaining in the third quarter. It's 60-76, 16-point game. And here's a pull-up jumper from Raven Johnson. No good, but we got a whistle here with 2:09 to go. Are we getting a foul here by Dulce? Yes, we are. And the Fever are in the bonus, folks. So that's free throws coming up for Indiana. Once again, the regular season begins for the Indiana Fever May 9th against this very same team, the Dallas Wings. That'll be a Saturday early tip-off. Fever and Dallas Wings, Saturday, May 9th, the official start of the season. And we'll be live for it. Dantas, free throw number 1. Good. We'll be live for all 44 games of the Indiana Fever this season. KK, that was a nice play earlier, man. That was a nice play. Phelps, you're excited by Traylor? She came in there, she scored. Nice layup. Dantas' second free throw is up, and that is good. 76-62 lead for the Dallas Wings. It's a 9-0 run for the Fever in the last minute 29. 2 minutes ago here in the third quarter, it's Wings basketball. Grace off the screen from Amy. She'll go with the floater. It's no good. Rebounded by Walker Kimbrough. Continue the run, girls. Let's go. Walker driving down the lane. Missing the layup. Rebound goes Maddie Sechrist. Sechrist over to Lindsay Allen. Allen driving inside. Maddie goes up. She wildly misses that one. But Lee Uru for the Wings with the offensive rebound. And she'll be fouled. They're going to call her for a 3-second violation. She's not fouled. They're going to call Lee Uru for a offensive paint 3-second violation. That's a turnover. It's Fever ball. It's Fever ball. Did Dantas lose some weight? She looks like it. She looks like she lost some weight. She looks lighter out there. Here's Walker Kimbrough off the screen from Mo Billings. Billings wants it inside, and a bad pass. Goes out of bounds. It's kicked by Lee Uru, so it's going to stay Fever basketball. 76-62. Megan McConnell will check in for Raven Johnson. Megan McConnell in for Raven Johnson. Raven Johnson getting a round of applause by the Fever fans going to the bench. They're talking about that right now in the broadcast, how Raven Johnson's becoming a fan favorite here in Indiana quickly in the preseason. Ball's inbounded. It's Mo Billings, Timpson, Walker Kimbrough, Traylor, and McConnell on the floor. Walker Kimbrough going to work inside against Maddie. Step back jumper. She got it on the foul, baby. And the foul. And one. It's an 11-0 run for the Fever, and they're down by 12. What a fadeaway jump shot by Walker Kimbrough, drawing that foul from Maddie Sechrist. Timeout, Dallas. Timeout, Dallas. Indiana on a roll right now, folks. 11-0 run for Indiana. Now they're outscoring Dallas 18-15. They're getting stops. They're getting shots. They're knocking stuff down. They're playing better defense, too. Much better defense. 26 likes away from 600. I'll be right back, folks. I'll be right back. And I just realized I was muted. My God, I'm sorry about that, folks. I looked down and you guys are screaming, "You're muted!" My bad, my bad. So what just happened was there was several missed shots there by the Dallas Wings, and it was rebounded by Walker Kimbrough. She was fouled by Isaiah James, and because Indiana's in the bonus, that's 2 free throws for Walker Kimbrough. Sorry. And she'll make 1 or 2 free throws. It's 65-76, 44 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. And here come the Dallas Wings with Maddie Sechrist, Amy, Lee Giroux, Allen, and Isaiah James. Shot clock to 16, 36 seconds to go here in the third quarter. And another whistle here. This is going to come from Mo Billings. Mo Billings called for the foul. She's been having a bit of a rough preseason game here. 34 seconds to go here. Ball's going to be in and out from the sideline. 12 seconds here. An offensive foul on Isaiah James. And Aaliyah Bossa says, "That's our ball, baby. That's our ball." 31 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. It's going to be Indiana Fever basketball with Mo Billings, Timpson, Walker Kimbrough, Traylor, and McConnell. Here's the drive by McConnell. Left-hand layup, no good. Ball's tipped out to Mo Billings. Billings a drive. Timpson inside. On a triple team. Pass the ball out. No, she'll draw a foul from Lee Giroux. KK to the line for 2 shots. Right now, it's 76-65. Dallas is up by 11. If she makes both these free throws, it's a 9-point game. It's a 9-point game. $16 seconds left to go. KK at the line, shooting 2. First free throw's up. It's good. So it's a 10-point game. KK, 1 more free throw makes it a single-digit game. Michaela, second free throw. It's up. No good. Rebounded by James of the Wings. KK's got 10 points. 76-66. 10 seconds left to go. Here is James. Over to Lee Giroux. 7 on the clock. Lee inside. And Sechrist will score the layup. A toilet bowl flush for Sechrist. 2, 1. McConnell the heave. That's going to do it for the third quarter. 78-66. I guess hold up those 4s for the preseason action. Fourth quarter coming up where it doesn't matter how you start, it's how you finish, folks. And it's 78-66, 12-point lead for the Dallas Wings. Indiana did look better there in that third quarter late, going on an 11-0 run at one point, cutting the lead to 10, and now they're down by 12. Remember, wins and losses are not really at all, no, they're not at all important in preseason. This is still preseason action. It's still a closer game than New York, Atlanta. Hold on, let me go see what the score is over there. It's 90-36. Oh my God. 90-36. 90-36. Oh my God, dude. Are you kidding me? That's a beatdown of epic proportions. I'm just pretty annoyed not getting to watch more Passat. She's hurt, dude. I wish she could have played, but she's hurt. She's out today with an injury. It would have been nice to see her. Getting ready for this fourth quarter. It's 78-66. It's a massacre with the Hawks. Oh, dude, it's an absolute. Their season's over. Their season's over. Their season is over. What's going on with that Celtics game, by the way? Is that a closer game? Does anybody know? I can't see the scores. Not playing Angel? No. Angel Reese doesn't play for either team, the Dallas Wings or the Fever. She plays for Atlanta Dream. She plays for the Atlanta Dream. It's belt to ass for the Celtics game too. Celtics up 27-26. Oh, okay. It's a tight game there too. Wow. Wow. All right, to start the fourth quarter, looks like Raven Johnson and Dantas will check in for Megan McConnell and Michaela Timpson. So Raven will get some more minutes here in the fourth quarter as we're about to be underway. One more quarter to go. All right, Jess, you have a good one. Good luck in training, okay? It's Fever basketball to start this fourth quarter, and bringing up the ball is going to be Raven Johnson. Raven Johnson brings up the ball. 9:50 to go here in the fourth quarter. It's 78-66. Raven picked up by Lindsay Allen on the far side wing, cross court, and here goes a pull-up three by Traylor. There you go, Traylor with the deep splash. 78-69, 9-point game with 9.5 to go. What a nice shot by Traylor. Here's a drive. Missed layup by Allen. Rebound stays with the Dallas Wings. Put up shot, no good. Rebound, Lee Yeru. And it's going to be a reload for the Wings. Maddie Seacrest from downtown. She can't answer. Long rebound, bat up in the air. Taken by Lee Yeru. My goodness, the Fever can't get a defensive rebound. Lee, Maddie, Lindsay, pump fake, and a drive, and a score for Isaiah James. Fever timeout. They're going to call a timeout already here in the fourth quarter. That means one left for Indiana. GWL with a $10 donation. Josh, thanks so much for streaming this preseason game. I appreciate that, GWO. And thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being one of those who actually supported tonight. Thank you. GWL, for you, all 480 people in the chat, everyone who hit that like button, who hit that sub, who shared the stream, thank you guys so much. GWL, thank you. Thank you. I wasn't sure if I was going to do this game tonight. We have so much to do, and I have things going on outside of YouTube too. I'm sitting here literally juggling like 6-7 things, man. I didn't even mean to do that, like that whole 6-7 thing, but I'm over here juggling so many things, trying to do my best. Some people don't appreciate it, but I'm glad that you do. I didn't have to do this game. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to even physically do it, but here we are. And I'm glad I did. I'm glad I did. Because this is a preview to the regular season. I wanted to watch some Caitlin Clark. I was upset that I couldn't stream that first preseason game. We couldn't do it because we were doing those four playoff games for the NBA that day. We couldn't do a fifth. So I want to get this one at least in before the season starts. And it's the one that I really want to get in because it's Fever Wings on May 9th. So thank you, buddy. Thank you so much, GWO. Thank you guys so much for the love and appreciation. Thank you, Dr. Manhattan. Yesterday, today, John Mann, Lulin Phillips, Temp, Chef Benito, Luke Miller. Thank you. Georgie, Rashir. Thank you, Jets. Carbonated Man, Pikachu's mom. I love country. Glad to see you back. Father Time, as always, man. I love you, bro. Appreciate you. Cheers yesterday. Cheers. And then after this game is over, I'm going to go join Rocha for that massacre of Knicks and Hawks. And then we're going to be live for Minnesota and Denver. And that is probably going to be a massacre as well. But either way, we're here for it all. It's a commercial break timeout made by the Indiana Fever. They're down by 11 points, 80-69, with 9:04 to go here in the fourth quarter. They'll have one timeout left for this game. Dallas Wings have 3. Yeah, this game's turned out to be more entertaining anyway, says Carbonated Man. You know what? You're right. It is. It is more entertaining than the Knicks-Hawks game. because we get to see Raven Johnson show more of what she brings to the table. And I like it. Everybody does. How many steals she has? Let's see. My goodness. Raven Johnson, 5 steals. 5 freaking steals, 5 assists, 3 points. All right, it's Fever Basketball out of the timeout. On the floor, it's Mo Billings, Dantis, Trailer, who's got 5 points, Raven Johnson, and Timmons. Raven Johnson's off the handoff from Mo Billings. Top of the circle, Raven over to Mo. Shot clock to 12. Handoff to Trailer. Not on the shot clock. Brings it to the right corner. Step back 3. Oh, let's go! Kiana Trailer from downtown makes it an 8-point game. Kiana, let's go. 8:35 to go, 15 on the shot clock. She was awesome from downtown in this third, fourth quarter. Isaiah James puts the ball on the floor, going right through the baseline, right through Walker Kimbrough. They're going to call her for a foul. Oh, I thought that would have been a shooting foul. No, that's on Timmons. I'm sorry. That's on Timmons. Ooh, that could have been an offensive foul the way Isaiah James lowered her shoulder right into the chest of Timmons. But they're going to call blocking foul against Jessica, sending Isaiah to the line for 2 shots. Grace will check in for Amy. Timp. Yo, Tim, thank you so much for the gifted membership, man. Gifted membership, and it goes to, wait, hold on. Did your gifted membership randomly select yourself? Did that just happen, or is my chat glitching? Did Timp just gift a membership to himself? Yo, that's crazy. It's random. It randomly goes out to anybody, including possibly yourself, unless you already have one. And it went to himself. That's awesome. That's awesome. 10-less shot clock. After the free throws were made, it's a missed 3 by Raven Johnson. Lee Uru with the defensive rebound. It's 82-72, up 10. Here come the Dallas Wings. 8 minutes remaining. Maddie, she was incredible first half. Very cold in the second half for the Dallas Wings. Seacrest, handoff Lindsey Allen. Shot clock to 7. Inside, Maddie. Pass broken up by Trailer. And they're going to call Maddie for an offensive foul here. Trailer was going for that steal, and Maddie roughed her up a little bit. Offensive foul, turnover. How about Kiana Trailer, man? Putting in that work. 7:50 to go. It's Fever Ball. That's the first time I've ever seen that, says Dr. Manhattan. That's the first time I've ever seen that, too. That's crazy. And there goes a pull-up shot by Dantis. That's no good. You know what are the odds of that happening? We've been doing this for years. I've never seen that before. Back to the way, it's Wings basketball. Lee Rue got the pass inside, and we're going to get Dantis called for a personal foul. Personal foul, Dantis, with 7:35 remaining. How many fouls for Dantis? 2 fouls. Now Tip's going to gift another membership. This time it's going to go to Daniel. Welcome, Daniel, to the Cult of Fury, as we got a timeout here by the Wings. Tim, thank you so much for the gifted, man. It goes to Danielson. Thank you, Tim. Bro, I'll never forget that. That was hilarious. Your gifted membership, that first one, went to yourself. I'm going to tell Rocha about that one. As soon as I go and join him for that next stream, I'm gonna tell him about that one. That was funny, dude. And Daniel says, thank you so much, Tim, for the gifted membership. Cheers, brother. Thank you. Whew. Luke says, buy a lottery ticket, Tim. Dr. Manhattan says, you know what, Tim? You actually deserve that because you're not even a member and you were gifting out a membership to the chat. And it went to you. So that's love right there, man. That really is. Kiro, what's up, Kiro? Ross says, go UConn girls. Well, tonight, Paige Bueckers, she had herself a night. 20 points, 20 minutes on 8 for 12 shooting, 4 for 6 from downtown. Paige is up for a big year. That should be no surprise. AZ Fudd, 4 points on 2 for 7 shooting. She played 16 minutes, less than everybody else in the starting lineup except Odyssey Sims. She didn't shoot all that well here in the preseason game. And this is the first preseason game for Dallas. Now, for Caitlin Clark, if you didn't hear earlier, Caitlin, 21 points in 16 minutes, 11 for 13 from the free throw line, 2 for 3 from downtown, 4 assists, 2 rebounds, 1 steal, and she had 3 turnovers. Caitlin Clark, leading scorer for Indiana. Leading scorer for the game with 21 points. CC could not be stopped shooting, man. She only missed 2 shots all game before heading to the bench. She is going to be on an MVP type season this year. She'll be the assist leader for the league. That I have no doubt in my mind. She'll be one of the league's top scorers, as well as being the best playmaker in the league this season. So we'll see. I think she's in for an MVP type season. She'll be a top 3 candidate at the very least. Official game for the Indiana Fever in the regular season will be on May 9th, Saturday afternoon, against the very same Dallas Wings. Fever Wings, Saturday, May 9th. And me and Rocha will be live together for both that. Whew. Coming back from the commercial break, folks. Over 600 likes on the stream for preseason. I'm glad I did this. I'm glad you guys are here. I was like, man, I want to do that game. Let's do it. Let's do it. Ball's inbounded, finally out of the timeout by the Dallas Wings. It's an inbound to Leroux in the paint. Turns, fires, and she's called for a travel. You gotta dribble before you move, Leroux. Travel, turnover. It's Indiana basketball. That makes 19 turnovers for the Dallas Wings. 19. Megan McConnell just checked in for Raven Johnson. Megan McConnell checks in. Bring up the ball is Megan McConnell, crossing the timeline, shooting on the right side of the court in their white uniforms. Fever have scored 20 points off the Dallas Wings turnovers here so far tonight. Dantas on the near side, give and go, pass kicked by Lindsay Allen. 7:14 to go here in the fourth quarter. I can't wait for the season to begin. It's going to be so hot, says Mark McKay. It's going to be incredible, man. I'm the most excited I've ever been for Indiana Fever basketball and WNBA basketball. Very excited. And here we go. It is going to be, oh my goodness, McConnell, I'm sorry. Out to Dantas for 3. Dantas misses. Rebound is going to be fought for one by Timmons. Great hustle play. And Timmons pass the trailer goes off her knee and out of bounds. Turnover. Dallas basketball with 6:56 to go. Dallas have Secrets, Leroux, Lindsay Allen, Grace, and Isaiah James out there. And we're going to get another. Are we getting another foul? It's going to be Jessica Timmons with a personal foul. Hey, Josh, I've been looking for the Sports Free team to reacting to the offseason games for the Fever. So how you guys are doing it? Yesterday, today? Hey, yeah, sorry we missed that first one with the NBA playoffs going on. But I'm glad we were able to get this one in here as we get an offensive foul from Leroux. Lee, offensive foul, turnover number 20 for Dallas. It's Indiana basketball with 6:43 to go. Leroux will check out. Dulcie will check in for the Wings. It's good to see you, though, yesterday, today. Good to see you. Megan McConnell will check up and bring up the ball. She's picked up by Lindsay Allen of the Dallas Wings. Indiana down by 10 points with 6.5 to go. Inside feed. Michaela against a double team. Rises up and draws a shooting foul from Isaiah James, who's got 4 fouls now. Michaela Timpson to the line for 2 shots. 2 shots. 20 turnovers, and they're still ahead. 20 turnovers. 20 of them. Indiana's got 15. But check this out. Indiana, even though they have 5 less turnovers, they've given up more points to the Dallas Wings than what Dallas gave up to Indiana. Dallas gave up 22 points to the Dallas Wings off those 15 turnovers earlier. Michaela, first free throws up, and it is good. Second free throw, no good. She makes one of two, and now the lead's cut down to 9. Wings quickly up the court, and it's Isaiah James dashing up the court down the baseline for a reverse layup. She now has 17 points. James has 17. Dantas tees up the 3. She's going to miss. Over 5, Dantas. Ball goes out of bounds. Wings basketball. Mo Billings will check in for Dantas. Mo Billings checking in with 2 points on 1 for 4 shooting, 3 rebounds, and she's got 4 fouls. Thank you, Mods. Thank you, Mods. Oh, we got another raid from Rochita. Hey, guys, I'm almost done with this game, and then I'll come join you for the massacre, New York and Atlanta. Thank you, guys, for the raid. Hit that thumbs up. Love you guys. I'll be there pretty soon, okay? Gracias, amigos and amigas. Layup, no good by the Dallas Wings, and it's rebounded by Indiana. Rebounded by Indiana. That was Michaela Timpson with a block to Dulcie, and here goes Trailer for the Indiana Fever. 5:42 to go. Trailer looking for somebody to get open. Hits up top to Mo Billings, now Timmons. Shot clock to 8. Here's Timmons. Driving off the screen to the left elbow, pull-up jumper. Got it! Timmons knocks it down. It's 84-75, 9-point lead for Dallas with 5:20 to go. Lindsey Allen will bring up the ball. Lindsey, looking top of the circle, finds James. Shot clock to 12. And here is James over to Grace. Grace drives inside, spins, draws a double team, finds baseline. Dulcie, who knocks it down from 18 feet. That's 2 points for the Dallas Wings. Whew. 86-75, 4:57 to go. Putting the ball on the floor, it's Timmons driving. She misses, but draws a shooting foul from James. That's 5. That's 5 fouls now for James. Two free throws coming up for Jessica. Jessica Timmons going to the line for 2 shots. Indiana's down by 11 points. No good. No good. Thank you again, guys, for hitting that thumbs up. Almost a 700 likes. Thank you. Yes, Harry Pothead. This is preseason. Yes, sir. 86-75. Pull up free throw. It's up. It's good for the Indiana Fever and Timmons. 4:52 to go in the fourth quarter. Lindsey Allen will bring up the ball. Into the front court. She's picked up by McConnell. Shot clock to 17. Bounce pass over to Grace. Grace to the right wing. Handoff to Lindsey. No, that's going to be James. She misses her dribble. Trailer going for the foul. Trailer called for the foul here with 4:34 to go. Huh. Walker Kimbrough will check in for Timmons. 4.5 to go. It's a 10-point game. 86-76. What's the score over there in New York now? Did the Hawks hit 50 points yet in that game? 4:27 to go. A pass to Zegras broken up. Back by James. Goes to Maddie. She misses the corner 3. Rebound falls to Michaela Timpson. Her second rebound of the game. And here come the Fever with 4:17 remaining in this preseason game. Off the screen. McConnell the drive. The kick wide open. Timmons. It falls short. Rebounded by the Wings. Rebounded by Dulcie. Dulcie. Lindsey. Layup. And 1. Foul by Mo Billings. Billings picking up her 5th foul. A lot of fouls in this game. Lindsey Allen going right down the heart of the lane. Attacking. Mo Billings gets the bump from the back. Hits the bank shot. And that's a 3-point play opportunity for Lindsey Allen. Lindsey Allen goes to the line with 2 points on 1 for 2 shots for the game. First free throw, only free throws up, and it's good. 89-76, down 13, Fever ball. On the floor for Indiana, it's Dantas, Michaela Timpson, Walker Kimbrough, Trailer, and McConnell. Walker Kimbrough over to Trailer. Off the screen from Dantas into the lane. Back to Dantas. Straightaway three. Can she make it this time? She doesn't. Rebounded by Maddie Secrets. Dantas is 1 for 8 tonight. 3:37 to go. Grace working Dantas in the paint on the other side. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in this ball game. Here's the drive and the kick. Grace from the corner three. That's no good. Rebound Dantas, and it's Fever basketball. 3:17 to go here in the fourth quarter. Trailer will bring up the ball. Trailer off the screen from Dantas. She'll pull up from downtown. No good. Rebound Maddie Secrets with 3:07 to go. 89-76. Ooh, a nice pass inside for Dulcie all by herself. She'll score the bucket. 91-76. It's widening up again for the Dallas Wings. Walker Kimbrough off the screen, mid-range jumper, off the back iron. Ball's fought for on the ground. Are we getting a jump ball? We are with 2:43 to go. Between Maddie Secrets and Megan McConnell. Jump ball. Jump ball. Okay, here we go. Ball's going to be tipped up here, and it is won by the Dallas Wings. 2:40 to go. Wings win the jump ball. They'll get the ball, and a bad pass turnover by James by the Wings. Their 21st turnover gives it right back to the Fever, down 91-76. Fever basketball. They just got to finish strong here. McConnell will bring up the ball. She'll go over to Dantas, and another foul. She'll be fouled there by Dulcie. What's up, Sanju? Where's Cece? Cece's on the bench. She's on the bench. She did not play for most of the second half because it's preseason. But she is the leading scorer for this game with 21 points today, buddy. 21 points. She only missed 2 shots all game. She was pretty good today, man. She only missed 1 3-point shot, too. 91-76. Here's Dantas with a handoff to Walker Kimbrough. Walker Kimbrough, top of the circle. She's going to get the screen. She's ISO'd up by Maddie. She'll step back shot. No good. Indiana shooting percentage just fell off a cliff here late in the fourth quarter. Now shooting 39%. Down the baseline. Oh, James is blocked by Walker Kimbrough. But the Wings recover, and here goes a three. That won't go in. They get their own offensive rebound by Dulcie. Oh, my God, what just happened there? Grace will reset here. 4 on the shot clock for the Wings. Dulcie for a field goal. That's not going to go. Dantas the rebound. Indiana Fever have the ball with 1.5 remaining in this game. Walker Kimbrough on the near side wing. Getting a screen from Dantas. Dantas the slip. She'll get it inside. Big shot. Window. It's good. Oh, my God. Dantas scored her second field goal of the game. 1:25 remaining in this ball game. Are you guys doing the Nuggets Wolves? Yeah. Julio, we're going to do that game. I'm going to be live as soon as this game is over. I got to go live for that. Back the other way is Maddie, who scores right through Walker Kimbrough. Just bodied her up in the paint. 93-78. 1:10 to go. Indiana Fever have the possession with about a minute left. McConnell swings it to Walker Kimbrough. Now to Dantas. Catch and shoot three. Dantas has missed that shot all night. And the rebound falls to KK. KK to Walker, to Timmons. Over to Dantas. Another three. Another miss. She's 2 for 11. And she missed all her 3-point shots. Wow. 40 seconds remain in this ball game. Dulcie driving on Dantas and scoring the layup. 95-78. 34 seconds to go here in this fourth quarter. And here come the Dallas Wings. The Indiana Fever. Walker Kimbrough off the screen from Dantas. Crossover dribble. Walker Kimbrough. Step back shot. It rattles in for Walker Kimbrough. And now with 18 seconds and no shot clock, the Dallas Wings We'll wind this thing down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This game is OVA over here in preseason. Wings win it 95-80, a 15-point game. I'd say the most valuable player of the Dallas Wings has got to be Paige Bueckers. 20 points on 8 for 12 shooting, 4 for 6 from downtown with 3 assists and 2 rebounds. Their X factor was Isaiah James with 17 points off the bench with 7 rebounds, 4 turnovers, 4 steals, 3 assists. For the Indiana Fever, Caitlin Clark today, she had 21 points. She was a leading scorer for tonight's game. 21 from Caitlin Clark on 4 for 6 shooting, 2 for 3 from downtown with 11 made free throws, 4 assists, 2 rebounds, a steal, and 3 turnovers. 10 points from Kelsey Mitchell on 4 for 12 shooting, 7 for Misha Hines-Allen. Mo Billings, 1 for 5 with 2 points. Sophie Cunningham only played 14 minutes today, had 1 point and 1 rebound. Off the bench, Raven Johnson, folks, 3 points, 5 assists, 1 rebound, and 5 steals. Raven Johnson was getting a lot of love from the crowd here tonight. She looked incredible with her ability to play defense, get stops, get steals, and play make for her teammates. Michaela Timpson, 11 points tonight. Dantas with 7 on 2 for 11 shooting. Walker Kimbrell had 7, and so did and 8 points for Kiana Traylor. We got a pair of donations here from one from 3 Diglets, $10 dono. How many threes is Dantas gonna shoot and miss? Holy hell, you're fired, man. What the hell? Dude, Dantas, I love her, but my goodness, she went 0 for 8 from downtown, bro. 0 for 8 from 3, and almost all those shots were wide open. I'd say majority of those 8 attempts were wide open, and she just missed them. Eek. 2 for 11 from the field in total. 0 for 8 from downtown. 3 Diglets, a Pokemon. Thank you so much for the $10 donation, brother. We have a $10 donation from Julio. He says, I watched the Nuggets versus Thunder live last year with you guys. Excited to watch Game 6, Nuggets and Wolves. Go Nuggets. Oh, and Julio, just a heads up, no Ayo Dosunmu. He's dealing with a calf injury, so he's out. He's out in front of the home crowd. Julio, I'm glad that you guys joined us last year, man. Thanks for being here again for this year playoff run. Thank you, Julio. And thank you, 3 Diglets, for the donations. All right. I'm going to head off. I got to hurry up and start that Nugget stream because we got that game next. And then I'm going to go join Rocha. Go join Rocha over in the Hawk stream. Mods, if you guys have the link, drop that for Rocha. I'm going to go join him while also at the same time creating the live stream for the Nuggets game number 6. Thank you guys so much for joining me once again for preseason action. Thank you guys. Love y'all. Remember, regular season begins May 9th, and we'll be live for all 44 games of the Indiana Fever. It's good to be back, and I'll see you guys later. Woo! All right. Bye-bye.